Alright guys, and welcome back to Dope Check. We're here with episode number 97 of the show, and we had a tournament this past weekend. The first minor tournament of the year happened during the Major 3 qualifiers, and Los Angeles Thieves, kind of out of nowhere, they ended up taking the championship. Lots of drama. Miami versus FaZe was a big talking point. Lots of teams maybe need to blow up their roster right now on their performances this weekend. OpTic, again, fall just short of the championship, but they can make it up in a couple of weeks' time at DreamHack Atlanta. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be back. Thank you for 82,000 subscribers as well. You guys can see that in the bottom right hand side. Don, we need the update. Cletus, how's he moving?
Oh, we're good. The tank, we got a whole bunch of new people. We got frogs in there. Frogs aren't named yet. They just came in yesterday, so we got frogs.
They can coexist. No stress. Like, you know,
everyone's vibing. Looks good. Got some frogs. Got some extra fish as well. And the one dude that was in there before, he's less stressed because we got like the same breed. They got some new homies.
Wait, is it an underwater frog? Like they can live underwater?
Yeah, yep.
Like never has to come up from there.
Yeah, he was like sticking his head up a little bit sometimes.
Oh,
but yeah,
I was gonna say
supposed to be in the tank. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
they're like really small. They're like really small frogs.
Yeah, because your track record is, you know.
Wait, whoa. Listen,
your track record of attempted murder is up there.
I almost did something bad.
You know, and I don't know if frogs can, you know. Now that you've told me they can, I thought frogs need a little bit of ass. I didn't know if you were just fucking drowning motherfuckers.
They good.
But can me and Rab name one?
Yeah, I gotta buy the fish though. Once I buy the fish, yeah, all right, we'll do that. Well, I'll buy 2 fish. I'll personally buy 2 fish, and then you guys can name it. We'll do that.
You get the cheap ass fish.
Yeah, I bet. Well, yeah.
Just get the worst fish.
The worst fish going. The cheapest fish you can possibly get. We'll name that one.
Now we'll get you some decent. I'll pay for it. I'll get y'all like some like $10 ones.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah. We get y'all little $10 ones, but
hey, don't blame me if it starts beating up Cletus though. I can't
yeah, if he becomes the alpha of the tank, I won't be shocked.
Yeah, it's that molly whopping guys. Like, don't blame me. Wow.
Besides that, I mean, we're kind of in shambles a little bit on the bush end. The team's been, I mean, we just went 0-2. We're fucking 1-3. We still have a chance to make it. Shout out to Prizepicks. We basically have like a green goblin odds. We're playing Omit right now. If they win and P7 win, which they're both the favorites, then we'll make the playoffs. That's the that's what we got going on, and I hope we make it. But yeah, we're a little bit in shambles. I just hit up Ken. I'm gonna try to have Ken help out a little bit, especially because like I have stuff I have to do. You know, like, I can't. Like I have to do this show. I can't just like I'm in the lobby watching, but like I can't like help. I can't be talking to these guys in the middle of them in between the show. You know what I'm saying? So I reached out to Ken, a little substitute coach, and hopefully everything works out and we make the playoffs. That'd be ideal.
Hell yeah. How's it going, Trey? Good weekend?
Yeah, mid-class. Had fun.
Fantastic. Should talk about COD? Let's go. Okay, first of all, I mean, you kind of covered it, Don, already, but I did have the challenger stuff kind of up and running here. Look, surprised by Huntsman, looking good. Sweeties come in, and they're off to a little 4-0 start here. I've actually got the standings up real quick of the group. So yeah, the Bush boys, tough start, obviously last weekend. But as you say, you play Out the Mud, which is that Gunsy, Cruz, those guys, I think.
Yeah. We should handle them.
Yeah, if you beat them, you get to 2 and 3, but then you still need another couple of results to go your way in the group to at least make the playoffs. And if you're 4th seed, do you play first seed? Is that how it works when it comes to playoffs?
Yeah, yep. I mean, the good thing is, I mean, with all due respect, we would love to play the Huntsman first round. I mean,
yeah,
really how it's been going is, I mean, obviously we went 0-2 that day, but I feel like right now, especially with us like falling off, their only like pretty like dominant team is P7. I mean, P7 is definitely at the top of the top right now. They're the pinnacle of challengers, and besides that, I mean, yeah, we just don't want to play them. You know what I'm saying? So us being in the same pool is kind of a blessing, but we gotta get a little bit of luck on our side. And to be fair, it's like a Prizepicks. When you open up NBA, you see a green goblin. The green goblin is a green goblin. It's supposed to hit. but sometimes it don't. So that's basically the situation we're in. The teams that we need to win, they're supposed to win, but they might not. So it's just that P7 should P7 and Ole Miss Brooklyn should win, but if they don't, that's just so tragic. It's so tragic, bro. So.
Listen, Don, I was sat there, late night, Thursday. I see the Discord pop off. Yo, how do we make the elite?
Yeah, I was great. I woke up the next day. I was like, Don was talking to the Big Mac.
Hang on a minute, did these guys get mollywopped?
Yeah.
No disrespect.
It's a bad day, It's just a bad day. It's a bad day at the office.
Bad day at the office. Bad day, and that's fine. And you can still make it.
Yeah.
It might be a Cinderella story where you do make it and win the whole thing.
Damn right.
Yeah. It could
possible.
be.
It's possible.
It could be.
Or you might not make it at all.
Let's find out.
We might not make it.
We'll find out next time.
Which is a higher possibility. But that's fine.
It's an uphill battle,
fine.
but that's what makes the storylines, baby.
Listen, you've been on the top of the game for a while with the Bush, second, first, all that type of shit. It's nice to be humble for a change.
Yeah.
And if it happens, it happens. It's cool. I've been tuned into a little bit of challenges. It was cool to watch. Obviously, I did watch the Huntsman as well. Swooty's a good character.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, everyone was doubting him. They doubted him on the Stallions. Basically called him like he can shoot. We've been known he can shoot. He's a good shooter. He's a split gate world champion, for God's sakes. Like it's a hard game to shoot on sometimes. Yeah, listen, great result for those guys. It's nice to see Renegade shooting again. Don said it before, when he was changed to AR. Like, why is he running an AR? Get that guy in a sub. Now he's getting back in the league shouts. It's great. Other than that, not much crazy stuff happened in the Challenger world besides the elite. Obviously, there's more matches coming up to determine the groups and who gets out of them in the playoffs. So yeah.
Absolutely. We'll talk about it next time around. Thanks, Secret, as well. What's good, boys? Is this a repeat of last season where there was a team that dominated, then LA wins the minor, then goes on to win a couple of tournaments? Look, I don't think you can count out the team that's just taken down the minor tournament. We'll obviously discuss that here in the coming minutes as well. There actually was a video uploaded to say super dummy. No, I didn't get one out last night, though, after the matches, but there'll be another one coming soon as well. Okay, let's continue because... Quick word on, we did talk about this a little bit Friday, but I just intrigued to hear the chat's perspective on Daniel Tsay popping in on the flank Don. Saw this in action. Look, fair play. He stepped up. He talked. But Formal says this guy's PR built different. He's built different.
Yeah. I mean, people, I think I was streaming scrims or something while it was happening. So people were like, yo, put it on. What you think? Put it on. I pulled it up. I mean, I don't want to I leave it to like Pat and other people to fucking just throw shots at the league and do all that stuff just because, hey, I might want to coach in the CDL one day. I don't want to piss these guys off, but at the end of the day, I mean, this guy's bobbing weaving questions. Okay. He's like fucking Neo. I got the Matrix shirt on right now. That guy was fucking Neo. Okay. That guy was bending all the way back. He was bobbing and weaving everything. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's just a normal PR. I didn't understand the purpose of it. And, Zuma was like, thanks for him to even do it in the first place. But like, what was the point? What's the point of doing something like that if they're not going to challenge you? Like the best interviews are when the interviewer can ask challenging questions. That's what we want to know. We want to ask challenging questions. We want real answers. We just don't want the fucking what was the point? It was just a big waste of time. And another thing where like Ben kept saying, "Oh, the players this." Listen, that how he was talking is how the players. Trey, you've been in at least a few player summits like me. Every time we have communication with these people, they don't say shit. There's nothing to talk about. That's why they're like, it's so hard to player summit nowadays. Bro, you guys lost the privilege. You guys hosted 150 player summits. and just wasted our fucking time every time. So now, yeah, players don't show up to player summits no more. Yeah, no shit. You guys are just like the interview. You guys are just in there just fucking just yapping. That's literally what he did. He was just yapping.
Well, the player summits were nothing. It was just to hand players a contract. They didn't tell us nothing.
Yeah.
There was no conversation about what could change or anything like that. It was, yo, what's good? We thought we'd bring everyone here on a personal level. Here's
Sign
these
this
contracts.
piece of paper, baby.
Yeah, well, contracts. We're like, yeah, all right, cool. You know, Scump looks it. Nah, I ain't signed that. And then, like, it's all short from there. You know, we had this discussion on Friday. It is the most PR answers of all time. He's not going to sit there and go, yeah, Carolina are shit. We need to get them out of the league. Cloud9, what the fuck are they doing? We need to get them out of the league too. You know, everyone's saying, listen, we had this discussion. There were, you know, people were gassed up, basically saying like, yeah, it's all cool. Everything's great. You know, he basically said that they don't want him in the league, but the league facilitates what these teams do. There's rules and regulations that are set there. The league sets them, and they open them for these terrible teams just so they stay in the league. You can't tell me that the league didn't say, yo, Cloud9, there's no minimum. You know, Cloud9 definitely went up to them, yo, what's the minimum we can pay our players? And the league's gone, well, you know.
I would prefer you didn't.
We prefer, yo, listen, it'd be great if you could cover like what the league min used to be, 51,600. Nice. Yeah, but what about like 24?
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, nah, well, we can't stop you, but yeah, sure, like, you can run that, yeah.
Let's get the lawyers in.
You know, like, that's my thing, is like, realistically, Daniel Tsay, he ain't going crazy in there. He ain't going crazy in the board meetings. He ain't going crazy in any meetings. He don't run the show over there.
Nah, he don't run the show, unfortunately.
No, you don't run the show. Like, Daniel Tsay don't pull up to the fucking scrim chat and go, yo, listen, hey, you're playing Clifftown today.
Daniel's the face, man, but like I still want to know, like, what does the day-to-day look like? You know what I mean? Like, obviously he comes to the events, he hops on the flag. Like, what are we doing 9 to 5?
Let me chill, bro. Let me chill.
You're real though, bro. Like, they don't be doing shit, bro.
They don't be doing. You ever seen those Twitter memes where it's like a skit? It's like a skit of like how to look busy at work. Like, that's them. Like, how to look busy. They just start like twirling in the chair, start typing fast as hell for like 30 minutes a day. They just, yo, I'm typing this shit up. Motherfuckers ain't doing
on the phone. Yo, I gotta go. I got an email. Motherfucker, it's an Amazon wish list email. Like,
motherfuckers just getting paid.
They're just Googling shit for no reason. Like, yeah.
Bro. These guys are not doing a lot of work throughout the day.
Learning some Excel shortcuts.
Yo, Clifftown spawns.
I would love to see a day in the life for him.
I'd be so down to see a day in the life.
I'm not saying he's useless, by the way.
No, I actually rate him. But
listen, there cannot be that much to do on a day-to-day of running league ops where you're working 8 till 5 p.m. rigorously, like, just going crazy, and there's, like, not a break. There's got to be,
just
like,
sitting in meetings, like, you know, what are we, you know what I mean? So, we can't change a map pool until next stage. So I guess that's like 8 weeks off for me.
Yo, they want to sponsor the league. Nah, we're good.
We're good for it, yeah. Let me book that flight to Cancun.
That's too much. We don't want to. We've got too much of a workload right now.
Yeah,
whilst they got that one guy in Ohio with about 40 monitors behind him, just fucking controlling the whole league like he's Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's fucking controlling the whole thing.
Yeah, he does it all.
Get that guy some help.
No,
Clifftown being in. We might need some. You got referees pulling up with dishwashers, doing the dishes. I need to know a day in the life of those refs too.
Just feels like things change, but they change like so slowly that like every year we take maybe 1 or 2 steps forward, maybe 1 or 2 steps back, and you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we'll see. See if the players can create a union. I know that Daniel Tsay isn't the top guy. I would like to see though, like they used to do. What do they call it? Like community update or something. Daniel would sit down with Miles and they would talk about the state of things, what the reaction was to this, to that, what they're looking to change. And they never said much, to be honest. But it was something. I mean, I guess the flank that I did the other day was the same thing. But like, they used to sit down for 10 minutes a month and make us a little video. You know, that they don't do that anymore. So yeah, let's get the day in the life. That's what I'd like to see. Anyway, there we have it. And actually relevant to that, because Ben J leaked about Lurqx's buyout. So
Yeah. I got something to say.
yeah,
about that.
sorry.
Right. Listen, I don't like Ravens as much as the next guy. Okay, I don't. But like, they're not paying 2K buyouts, but they know they've got a player that's like highly sought after. All right, they're not making crazy amount of money. Listen, I don't agree with anything they do, but like they know they've got someone on their team that's worth, you know, Lurqxx isn't worth 6 figures, by the way. Let me just say that right now. All right.
Yeah, so Ben J said it was a 6-figure buyout. If you guys haven't heard this.
Yeah, apparently it's a 6-figure buyout for Lurqxx. For one, he ain't simp. He's good, but listen, he isn't 6 figures, and there's a lot that goes into 6 figures. You know, let's keep it realistic. He's on he's not on the best team in the world. He's not on the greatest team. There's always something for him to do. There's always kills there for him. Exceeds shit in the sheets right now. So, you know, Lurqxx can get more kills. And like, he don't come with anything that warrants 6-figure buyout.
Not even close.
He's a brand new player in the league. I haven't seen a bit of like, you know, content, personality, no nothing. Like, you don't carry no brand with him. And this isn't me roasting him, by the way. This is me kind of roasting Ravens on
being realistic.
You know, yeah. Like, he knows this too. To put a 6-figure number on someone that doesn't carry anything but gun skill is insane. But I also understand it's like one of those things where London don't want to let go of him because he's very fucking good. But there's also a thing of like, Carolina won't pay 2K for a buyout. So why should any other team in the league give them 6 figures for a player? Like, maybe some of these league teams have got some morals and like, yeah, well, you know, fuck you guys. Like, if this was us buying someone from FaZe, yeah, sure, we might do that. But you guys can't even pay Fire's buyout of 2K. Why would we give you 6 figures for a player? Now, Lurqxx is fucking disgusting. He does deserve like a better team. Not worth 6 figures. And I wouldn't give Ravens 6 figures if you fucking... if it was a fucking world challenge to save my parents. Like, it's not happening. Yeah, that's what I gotta say about it. People were saying to me like, oh, but like, you know, isn't that crazy? They know they've got someone good, and they're just trying to make as much money from him as possible. That's it. They know he's not worth 6 figures. He knows he ain't worth 6 figures. And everyone else in that league knows he's not worth 6 figures.
Yeah, to me, this was just them saying we're not getting rid of him by any means necessary. Like, I mean, yeah, I pretty much, I word for word agree with you. I mean, 100K for this guy, we don't even know we could throw him on a top team and he might be shit. Like I'm not saying he will. I think Lurqxx is pretty good, but he could be. Like that's a real thing. I mean, these top teams play with structure. We don't know the Ravens. They don't really play with that much structure. Like this guy's a brand new player. I mean, we're not going to pay. I honestly, I would pay like a Luka. I think a Luka's like 20K somehow, some way. And to me, that was an absolute finesse.
Shout
out to
was
Rafi.
a finesse, I think.
However,
he had a good few hours on a fucking Saturday.
That's a W.
Baby.
Yo, this is Dashy tax. We got to sort Dash out because he said encourages winning champs.
He did say that.
And the Luka was fried. He's him. Like, Dashy.
Yeah.
Dashy, can you give me some guy? I'll send you some clips on rank play.
Oh god. I'm gonna get the Brandon prop, but like, I honestly think Lurqxx should be like, I'm keeping it a whole 100, probably 20K max.
That's max too.
And that's max.
That's maximum.
That's max.
And Luka should have been 5.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
what were the buyouts back in your day? What was the biggest buyout ever? I mean, apart from the Pred one.
Mine was around 20 something. I'm pretty sure, or 15 or some shit.
Matty's was pretty high.
Yeah.
That was, bro. What was Matty's might have been there like 90 maybe.
Okay, yeah.
There are some people that was a whole bunch.
We're paying 90. We're paying 90 for scraps.
I mean, they wanted how much for AG? They're gonna give him like 300K.
Yeah, that was kind of insane. I mean, they kept saying no, but I think you're right. I think it was like better be 300.
I mean, Orbit were trying to sell. Was it Red Reserve or Orbit at the time? Were trying to sell me to Splice. They wanted 120.
Okay.
Back in 2017, who the fuck
Really?
am I, scum?
Oh my god! Wow.
That was a supreme iron, bro. That iron.
I was like,
That was
yo.
before you were godlike as well.
He's 2017. I was surprised.
No, I mean like the Orbit team was early year though, right? Like that was before, you know. I was like,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you were good at that game for sure.
Oh, Shotzi was a lot. Shotzi
No,
was a lot.
I was gonna say the Shotzi one because Hook obviously took a pay cut to get him. I think that might be the biggest one ever that's actually happened.
The thing is, like, okay, obviously, like if we look at it right now, Lurqxx, right? We'll take Lurqxx over Scraps. But if you look at it at the time, the Scraps buyout makes more sense than the Lurqxx number.
I agree.
Because he was pulling 4K favorites a tweet. Like that was good.
Yeah,
work.
he was a big personality, bro. He had a lot of people. Like those people, if you go down the list, they all had way more emotion than Lurqxx. Lurqxx's motion, respectfully, is because he's pretty good. He's solid, but it's because he's a stallion. You know what I'm saying? So every time we open up the flank, we got the Zuma's just gashing the stallions the whole time. So I'm just saying, I just feel like this is basically Carolina saying, fuck you, we're not selling them. And if I were him, because I was in this situation, do your best. The one thing I didn't do was I was trying to like maximize my team, which you should try to maximize your next season on Ravens. You're going to be on Ravens again next year. The whole time you are on Ravens the next year, you need to be talking to other teams the whole entire time. Obviously, you know, still try to win, still try to make champs, still try to, you know, be a good teammate, right? But you need to be in eights. You need to be dick riding fucking everybody. You need to be dick riding. See, I didn't do that in Model 2. I was just I was just frying, then I would go hit the studio. I would mute out. You know what I'm saying? Lurqxx, go fry next year. And while you're frying, you know, do a little bit of dick riding. And you might end up on the top team. That's the best route.
Hey, those off-season S&D charts, you got to get in those.
Yep, got to get in them. You might even need to credit some. No, I'm trying.
Yo, $500 child. Don't worry, I got this.
Don't worry, I got you.
Hold his hand out. I got you. Just send this. You give me his PayPal. I got you.
Ravens aren't paying enough to make that happen, man.
But like, yo, you got to give yourself that prop though.
Yeah, you got to.
Like, bro, you join the offset. Yo, me and you would fry next year.
Yep.
Like, bro, imagine me and you on the same team. Like, I know we're playing COD 4 MW Remastered right now, but imagine us on a faster game. Like, we would fry these guys. And then the guy's like, yo, we actually might low key. Then they team each other like fucking ass.
Of course, yeah.
But at least
we escaped the Ravens purgatory.
At least the prop worked.
Yeah.
Like, you know how it is. You know, like, could be anyone. Like, yo, what? Bruce is playing eights. Yo, Brucey. Yo, shit, bro. Yo, we would have fried Black Ops 6 for real. I wouldn't have let you win at 0 and 18. That's for sure. We could run it.
Trey still got it, man.
If
Mark ever shits the sheets, yeah, for sure. We try.
But,
It's worth a try.
in the meantime, though, I got an offer from G2, so like I'm gonna take that one. Yeah, but like, yo, just know if you need me, like I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm him.
I haven't signed it yet. Like, you know,
it's just the off-season. It's early season, early doors.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
It's like, yo, Scraps called me a beast the other week. Like, yeah, he needs me. He wants me.
He wants me.
You know.
Yeah.
I remember one time it was like the Red Reserve like changeover to FaZe or whatever like that, and like, so I think Matty was getting hit up to join Huke and rated like DM'd Huke was like, yo, we should run that. And like the whole time it was like, yo, you bro, me and Fat Baby, we could run this.
It's a good try. It was a good try.
A great try.
You gotta make it happen,
bro. You gotta make some shit.
Doggy.
Yeah, yo, he had me believing it. Like, bro, you and Fat Baby might cook. I wasn't even on the team. we were too busy trying to find out where Attach was going because he was like, yeah, I'm down to play. We got a scrim next day. Didn't show up. No word, no nothing. Yo, dude, we got scrims, bro. You try to play. I signed with EG.
Ah.
Oh, that was BO4. Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Sneaky
brother.
bastard.
Yeah.
Sneaky bastard. Hey, Attach low key a snake.
Touch the snake.
Hey, don't let his pretty face.
I mean, he's sure he was playing games back in the day. But that's
Snake
part of the
or
game.
be snake, bro.
Yeah, well said. Snake
Nah,
or be
low
snake.
key, because I'll be on
Slime
that
or be
shit.
slime, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
All I don't
Boy,
understand
Kitty
is
slimed me out of my own crib. We was in the same house together.
that's
I'm
crazy.
chilling.
The wound still runs deep for Don. All these years on. Nah, J Camp slimed you out that year for sure.
But Don's just waiting until that $1 million deal comes through for the KD show, and he's gonna slime out Ken.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. I don't.
Ditching me for hexing them. So yeah.
Yeah. What? Yo, Ken, you wanna hop on? Yeah, sure. Don, fuck you. Like that's yeah, fuck me, right? Yeah, it's just a D show from now on. You know.
It's just /D.
It's
/D watch party.
Yo, where's K? I don't know.
You always take the OpTic offer, man. You always take the OpTic
you always
offer.
do. You always do. You always take the OpTic offer. Don't worry, Don. They'll hit you up soon, bro. You're the star of the show. Right? You're the star of the show.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Mr. Zircon says Attach and Formal biggest CWL team finesses. I mean, Formal, he laid down the benchmark, to be fair. He came in and was moving different day one.
Oh, and Ghost? Oh,
In
Former
Ghost,
was the original slime. He was on, bro. He walked into the scene. I'm pretty sure he was on Fear. He was on, bro. He
was on
speed
TK,
ran every
Envy.
dream org you would want to play for. He went Fear, TK, Envy, OpTic. Goddamn, he was everywhere. He was everywhere.
He was going. Here we go. Can we just about see it here? Yeah. So he joined up. He went Primal, Fear, TK. I mean, look at the timeline on this, right? He was on Primal for 10 days. He was on Fear for a month. He was on TK for 2 months. FaZe Black for 2 months. Envy for 4 months, and then OpTic.
Hey, don't forget about Saints Nato over there.
Okay.
Oh, Nato too.
Joined
was good
OpTic for half a blitz map and left for another team. Nato was a criminal too. Nato got an OpTic offer. Played half a side of Blitz Freight. I remember watching it.
It says he's on OpTic. It said he was on OpTic for a month here. March 2012.
Nice
Actually,
fucking try.
Might be later. Oh my god, he was actually on an insane run. Look at this. 23
Might be
days
one of the
on
biggest
Quantic
fumbles.
Gaming. 10 days
That might
on
be
Team
top
Justice.
tier fumble, bro.
Oh, bro, like look
that's
at
the
how
funny thing,
different
bro,
we
like,
used
he
to be
just
moving
don't
back in the day. By the way, like look at this shit. 17 days on a team, 1 month, 17 days on his next team, 1 day on Equinox.
Yeah, that's
Esports.
because everyone's contracts were bullshit.
Oh yeah, he was on OpTic for 5 days, January 2014.
I told
Because
you,
that was that
four-
Haggy team, wasn't it? That was
4 of those days he didn't play.
Yeah, that was when Scump left, right? For Envy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were trying to find the scum. They were trying to find the scump replacement.
Trying to find the new Scump.
Nato couldn't handle the pressure.
I mean, look at this. It's just so funny to look back on, actually. And then, the scene fell off because he was on team. I mean, he was on LAG for 10 months. Like, that's Echo Fox for a year,
To be
15
fair,
days.
I didn't really move around that much.
Let's have a look at Trey's career arc.
I didn't really move around that much.
Flight Esports. You remember that one?
Skip all that bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
No one really cares. Like, Don, no one really cares about the team.
Well, I can't see-
Right.
I can't
You
see the
count
results.
AM shit.
no, I mean,
AM
I just
shit, we
like,
don't give a damn about that.
I find the team names funny. I didn't know you were on XL Esports. Wow. Big
Was I?
was apparently you're on XL Esports for 17 days.
I
Then,
can't remember-
then
I can't remember
Orbit,
that.
Wrecking Gaming, Aware Gaming, Epsilon, then Team Infused, of course. That was the big break. The big break with Marky B.
Nope.
No?
Swanee dominate Reedy.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, okay,
No,
sure.
Swanee dom shade.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because the year after was... Okay, that makes sense.
And I think I
Original
joined
team was
Orbit. What was it? And I joined Orbit after that. Yeah.
Was Marky not on that team at some point on Infused that year, no? But like initially it wasn't.
Marky was
on
on
Black Ops 3.
Infused. He was never on Epsilon. I went from
Oh,
Epsilon
sorry,
to
yeah. I was talking about Infused. But yeah.
Yeah, I went from Epsilon to Infused and then Orbit, and then Orbit changed to Red.
They tried to sell
Did it
you for
cha-
120.
No, what was it? Orbit went to Splice, then Splice back to Red Reserve, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're on Splice for the rest of the Infinite Warfare, yeah. And then it
Yeah,
became
yeah,
red
yeah.
again. But it was
I got
red for
dropped.
like 12 days, apparently.
Yeah, I got dropped because they said Tommy was a more proven boots on the ground player.
I hate to say it. You had quite the run here, to be fair. Red Splice, Red, FaZe, New York, London when they actually spent money.
No, they didn't spend money.
Oh, they'd given up by then, had they?
Yeah, when I joined was like the downfall. It might have been me, low key. I might be the fucking reason why.
Because Ravens were like, weren't they like at the cap at the start of? Because they
They
were
were
trying to
over the
get
cap.
Clay. They were trying to pay 300 for Clay.
They were over the cap.
Sheesh.
I think they were over the cap by like 200,000. They had to pay every. Because when you go over the cap,
Pay a
you had
luxury
to pay-
tax.
You have to pay every team like a part of it, so like it's divided into 11.
Oh my god.
That's why when they were picking me up, they said they can only do the minimum.
Oh, because they were already committed with like all these other contracts.
Even like the 50,000 over was chalked.
Yeah,
and
I
then
see.
Jerd took him to court because they got rid of him, like, and they chalked his salary up. So he took him to court, and I think he won.
Oh,
He
come on. What a great
he
story
won.
that is.
He did win, right?
Yeah, he won. I mean, I don't know how he would have lost. The contract was guaranteed.
Yeah, no, that
They just tried to not. They just tried to not pay him a guaranteed contract. I don't even know how it took that long for him to win.
That's what we're dealing with in the CDL.
Wow.
That was first.
That's a great story.
too.
Literally year one, yeah.
That was
Don't
year
hear
one.
Daniel say talking about that. I guess he wasn't there then, to be fair.
They literally say here, Jared, sign this contract, 400K guaranteed. A couple months go by, yo, we're gonna drop you and we're not gonna pay you.
Because they said he breached his contract, but like, because they said that he wasn't like at the apartments, he was with his girl or something like that, or his ex at the time, or whatever. And they said he was never at the facility or at the
You
apartment.
don't say I have to be there. What the fuck? I ain't never seen that in no contract. You have to be here.
It's also COVID. Like what?
Yeah, what the fuck? We're literally in like the a war zone, basically.
Bro, I was living with our manager. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, that guy. I forgot that guy.
Yeah, you guys are all assholes for that. Bro, changes to 5v5. Fucking Attach and Lamar best friends, Donnie and Tommy. Yo, guys. Yo, who am I staying with? Trying to get a 3-bedroom? You can stay with Adam. Who? Oh, he's our manager. I bet.
I bet. That's how they get you, Trey.
That is AIDS.
Yeah, word to the Ravens, baby.
The
What an
only
org.
European to go to that team. And I get ruined with the player manager.
That's AIDS.
Ah.
That actually is AIDS.
I was bound to get dropped, man. You guys are
Yeah, you actually were at that point.
That you knew it was over.
You guys ain't nice people.
That's actually AIDS as hell.
You guys are nice people.
All right, well, that was a little later on. This is Don's crew as well. There it is, New York Subliners. Splice, 11 months. Echo Fox, Envy. Straight ripping.
Man, that E6, man. Tej really fucking terrorized me on E6, man. Ah, man, that was so nice. And E6 was me, Hook, Tej in general. We're underage.
Oh
We're
my
getting paid
God.
$1,500 a month. And we couldn't even play. We couldn't even play. I'm literally 16 years old, getting $1,500 a month just playing GB tournaments. Tej is like, you know what? I don't feel like doing this. So then General dropped us all. And then Hook, that's when Kyler was like, yo, you want to go to Halo, Don? I'm like, bro, Kyler, I'm not going to no fucking Halo. You out of your fucking mind? Next thing you know, this guy's fucking cashing out in Halo. Sometimes you just got to hold the L, bro. You just got to hold it, bro.
Do you ever get on the PJ? Did General take you on the PJ?
No. The only thing, I remember we went to play World War II early. Him and his dad had like the, I forgot what airline it was, maybe Delta, but they got us all in the lounge. That was really cool.
Okay.
So like after we played World War II all day, I had like my suitcase and all my shit, and like I got to go in the lounge, eat food, take a shower. I took a shower in the airport.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. And it was like clean. Everything was like clean and high classes. It cost like fucking $100 to get in there or whatever the fuck it was. So yeah, he got all of us in.
Hey, Rab be doing the same for me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If me and Rab ever fly together, he's meet me at the lounge.
That's fire. That's fire.
I bet. Cool.
I bet. Little prosecco.
Yeah.
Little
I
champagne.
don't know. What was that one we went to before? I got blasted in the fucking thing. So it's free cocktails.
Oh, the Centurion Lounge, whatever it was at Heathrow.
Bro.
I think it was that one.
Couldn't find a seat for me and Rab.
We sat at the bar, yeah.
Sat at the bar, and I was like, "Yo."
And free drinks.
I was like, "Yo."
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Yo, is he's like they're free, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure. What do you want?" I was like, "Oh man."
Here we go. We got 2 hours to the flight.
2 hours to the flight, 4 plates of food, 3 cocktails. Fuck me, I was blasted for that thing.
I was just going down the whole wine menu, bro. I was like, okay, try me a little bit of this.
That sounds so godlike, bro.
We ain't even got that this year though, because we ain't flying.
No, we ain't going for. I mean, that's Heathrow Terminal 5 as well, I think. So we'll see.
The only way we would go is if we went to Atlanta, but we ain't going.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
But you guys don't fly to Paris?
Listen,
yeah, but it won't be from Heathrow
train.
though, so it won't be from that airport with the nice lounge.
You can get a train for £39.
Yeah, or you can just get a train. Yeah.
Yeah, from England to Paris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
I actually might get the train, to be fair. Yeah.
Me and my girl are gonna do that.
I think
they're not going to Vegas, the champs.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas.
Oh, so there you go.
But Trey's taking a different route than me, so.
Yeah, I'm flying from the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, Trey's on an absolute mad one.
Yeah, I go Paris, Dominican Republic, fly straight from Dominican Republic straight to Vegas.
What the fuck, yo? Trey is him, bro. He go DR? That's hard. I actually want to go there one day too.
I'll let you know how it is. I'll let you know how this little white boy when motion gets on.
Damn right.
Okay. All right.
We need a live review from the beach.
I think I'm gonna get burnt to a fucking crisp. I'm gonna walk around like Larry the fucking lobster.
I would be surprised if not. Let's talk about the tournament. Just one more quick thing, actually, Don. They were cooking you for this. You told Insight and Skies to get a kill. In the replies, they say all this guy says is get a kill. He doesn't know anything about COD.
Well, I mean, if you want to, you can find the list. I know a lot about getting a kill. And I know a lot.
That's true.
I know a lot about COD, and I've been playing COD since I was 10 years old. I am about to turn 27 in July. Yeah, I'm a coach of a team. I'm pretty accomplished. I'm pretty good at the game. I mean, people always say whatever they want to say. You've never heard another good player, actually even a bad player. Have you ever heard Temp is fucking dog shit from a player, Trey? I'm just genuinely asking you. Like, have you ever heard Temp is literally he doesn't know what he's doing?
Only any time where I've killed you.
Oh yeah, maybe that. But I'm saying like, have you ever heard like
someone saying your shit just on a random one? Just no,
it's never happened. So there you go.
They might have said it about me.
You said I might have said it about you?
No, I'm saying people might have said it about me. Nah, I was fucking good.
Doubtful.
Nah,
doubtful.
See,
doubtful.
Yeah, I have respect for my peers. You know, if you as DB5, I was about to say 3, but he's got 5 now. Well, I have DMs of him trying to team with me. I got Karma was trying to team with me. So if the motherfucking Karma is trying to team with me, what do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's nothing for y'all to like say to me. And then 2, I even gave it in my little rant. I said, listen, if y'all want to say Temp doesn't know nothing about winning, then you can say that. But you can't say, I don't know how to run an AR or I don't know how to get a kill. I'm one of the best ARs at getting a kill ever. And I even switched to a sub and have event leading stats with a sub. Go pull up MLG Worlds. I ran a sub, had the #1 KD at the event. I've done very good for myself. Hence why I'm on the dope check. I'm on other shows. You know, I'm here to talk and to entertain. But let's not act like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you can ask any AR. Trey, if you are below a 1 with an AR, is that an issue? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming from someone who's been below a 1 quite a few times.
Yeah, if you're consistently below a 1, I'm talking about 0.7 with an AR. Is that, first of all, 0.7 is bad with a sub as well. But if you're at 0.7 with an AR, you are legit terrorizing your team. There's not really much else to talk about than get a fucking kill. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what it is, right? Like, am I tripping? Like, even on past, like I asked Tom the other day, I'm like, or he's like, I don't think everyone could shoot straight, because if you have a consistent 0.7, 0.6, you're probably not shooting straight. Like, how are you shooting straight? Like, you said that's not it.
Well, like, I feel like they are shooting straight. They're just putting themselves in terrible positions.
They're in bad positions, but they're also shooting the fucking bullshit. They're shooting. They're bad.
There has to be that. But there has to be that. And like, listen, like Insight, for example, like, bro, I saw him even on the Overload. I know we don't analyze gameplay, but like, bro, he's taking across the map gunfights with a goddamn pistol with the Overload. Like, you know.
Yeah. No, listen, the 0.7 ARs, you know, Insight, Caesar, Mamba, those, even Kenny, right? Kenny was dropping a 0.7 and he was playing fast. Brother, whenever you are playing that bad, it is an issue. It's just an issue, brother. Like, there's nothing else to really deep dive. Oh, should they keep Insight? Oh, should they keep whatever? AR is an easier role. It is. It is an easier role. A 1.1 with a sub is way more insane than a 1.1 with an AR. It's common fucking sense. A 1.0 with a sub is harder than a 1.0 with an AR. Your AR, you should be a 1. You should. You literally should be a 1.
Or close to.
Or if you play off and you have a 0.98, then you can win. Like, what I'm saying is, go look at all the championship statistics. Right, when OpTic Dynasty, Forma has a 1.3, their other AR probably has a 1 or a 0.98. Okay, 0.98, that's fine. You're damn near, you're basically even at that point. Nobody can win with a 0.7 AR player, bro. You just can't do it. You can't do it, bro.
Listen, you know,
that's how I feel.
I got the stats up here from Season 3 playoffs 2015.
We were pretty.
Ran a sub. Number 1 KD with a sub. Again, like, nigga, I've been doing. Mind you, I had a number 1 KD in an MW2 event. Motherfuckers, that's past my prime. I had number 1 KD. Like, the day we beat LAT, fucking KD, 22. Pull up my stats versus LAT in that series. You open up the comments, you're like, Clay went huge. Doodle went huge. I went 40 and 20 with 2.5 minutes. 40 and 20 with 2.5 minutes. Bro, there has never been a moment. The only game I was mid at was Cold War. That's just because honestly, I just feel like I got terrorized that season by what happened. That's literally the only game at a point. That's the only game in my COD career where I went negative on the season. I ran all type of different roles. We're switching roles, all type of team, all type of shit. And that's out of how many games? Like fucking 10 games? I went negative 1 season ever. I know how to get a kill.
You know how to get a kill, Trey?
Do I know how to get a kill? MVP of a tournament. Couldn't stop getting a kill. The older you get, the older you get, the more selfless you get. So I was letting the boys do all the crazy shit back in the day. I say back in the day, it was a couple of years ago, but yeah, no, listen, we said this before. You know, I had Koi beating OpTic. I thought, you know what, it might be their time to shine. Joe Deceives was in my Twitch chat. He gifted me a sub. You know, I thought, wow, this guy's
interesting. Okay, yeah.
Then you watch him start playing, and you know, it's just the same shit it was before that Birmingham event. Lackluster. You know, the comms are great. They're so polite. They're so nice. They don't feel like they're at war. Guys, you're at war. You're in the trenches. You know, we're asking, can we pick up pinch, please? Nah. Nah. Yo, someone pick up the fucking pinch. Hey, guys, I can't help right now. You best do. Get over there. Listen, that comes in the issue. I'm joking about that, but listen, I don't think this team. This team's had long enough now to work it out, and they just got mollywopped by OpTic, like mollywopped. Like it was bad.
Yeah, the Scar Hardpoint was bad for sure. I mean,
Well, even
Den's obviously their map, isn't it? Den's going to
listen,
be their
Den
map.
was bad too until they started turning up, but by the time they turned up, it was fucked. You can't go down that many points on your favorite map. Like, it's not how it works. Like, I don't care that the score was 250 to 230 or whatever it was. They were getting tucked the entire map until they started turning up and stringing shit together. But by then, it's too late. OpTic have already done what they needed to do.
Yeah, it was 222 to 119.
And, you know, there's disrespect flying around. You know, I said it on Friday, but maybe sometimes it's warranted. We're sitting there. They can't lose how they are every time. And like I think that Birmingham event was like a bandage, like a little band-aid on the wound that was going on over
Little
there.
crowd cheese, do you think?
I mean, I want to say kinda, yeah, but like obviously they knew what they were doing. Like they were playing some good COD. Like the crowd's the crowd's not making them play like that. But the thing is like, how is it not translating when you got back home? Because, like, I'm not saying they're a LAN team, but like, you know, look at Heretics, for example. They come out, they had a good showing at this minor, but then they go to LAN and get mollywop tucked. So I don't know if it's inconsistencies with how people play online versus LAN, but right now that Toronto team online, yeah, it ain't gonna fly because they're not even like, what's the standings right now? They're not looking crazy good. No one is right down there, right?
Yeah,
no, they're fine.
They're
safe
okay. They're safe. I mean, they're still 7th, but like, there's, you know.
I mean, they're fine. They're up 50 against a team Ravens who aren't doing well. But like, you know, if they keep having bad online stints and Ravens come out and do something, they're not really fine.
They got saved by Major 3 for sure.
But they're one game out of 5th place.
Well, yeah, they're 5 points away. Like anyone below 4th, like, you know, all it takes is for Ravens to have a good surge, and we're you know, it's looking scary.
Yeah.
I mean, look, at least they got their dubs last week in the qualifiers, and they obviously 3-0'd Ravens. So I don't think it's complete disaster class.
Can I respond to one guy in the chat?
Absolutely.
It was, Blake, he said, I feel like Joe's been getting ran by OpTic every time they play. And, bro, to me, this is one of the most, like, is pretty obvious. Like, I don't think, Trey, I hear what you're saying. I just feel like it's not an online or it's a LAN thing. It's just when they play against a top team and the top team is playing fast as fuck, they're man down. So, obviously, it's going to be harder for your star to shine. You put Joe up against a Seattle Surge, you're going to take his over. He's going to drop a 1.4 versus Seattle Surge and G2 and Boston probably 99 out of 100 times. But as soon as you put that's not on Joe, in my opinion. Yeah, he could, you know, he had like the most didn't he have good damage? Yeah, he had good damage. He was neg 4. Like I think that was a very solid series. If you just look at it, he had a very solid series. It's hard to play versus a good ass team when your AR is neg. It's a 0.7, bro. Like, that's just facts, bro. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, he can't drop a 1.4 every series. He can't. Look at Scrappy. Look at Scrappy versus OpTic yesterday. He terrorized me. If he didn't terrorize me, I would have made. I did hit yesterday. I've been hitting the past couple days, but I'm one play away from the supreme hits where everything hit. Yesterday it was Scrappy. He go 0.8 versus OpTic. Not cause Scrappy shit. He's playing a fucking godlike team. Like, it's gonna be hard to go positive versus OpTic all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we can just keep like, all right, Koi, for example, they want to win events. The org wants to win events. The players do.
Basically, every year they've been like in a final or something like that.
Yeah, and like I said, in Birmingham, Don, they played good COD.
They played good. They played good on LAN.
But like you said, now they're playing it. It's like they're farming the bergs.
Yeah.
They have been farming the bugs the last couple of weeks. That is true.
You know, sucks to say, but I know.
You also gotta think it's a different meta, and this meta is faster. I mean, look at the Thieves, right? Their best win on the land was versus LAT, the Drazah version. Completely utter. I mean, it's clear as day that they got better, right? Clear as day. Clear as day that LAT got better.
And Thieves look good right now.
Yeah. And they beat them on land with the Drazah. Then they lost to OpTic and FaZe. The two teams, the OpTic, FaZe, and Thieves and Gentlemates, those four are the ideal built teams where they're fast and they're dominant. Even looking at Gentlemates play, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, I fucking be mixing up the days. They were playing fast ass shit. Even though they lost, that pace is hard to deal with. That's the problem. Toronto do not have that. They don't have that. They don't have that same amount of pace as those four teams do.
Yeah.
Mercury's also just owns his team since they
yeah, he's 6-0 against them
as well.
Yeah, since the Beans drama. He
He's
actually always
6-0
drops
against
generational numbers against them. His last like 4 series, he's averaged like a 1.3 against Toronto, beat him every time, so it is what it is. You can't stop this kid. But yeah, Toronto go down. Like, it is single elimination tournament, so that is what it is. But obviously there's plenty of other teams that are worthy of talking about as well. Let's go back to the first day, see how everything played out here. Maybe we've got it on this one, actually. Yeah, so, look, Surge, they go down. They started well. Come to tournament day, they just about beat Falcons game 1 Den. After that, it's all over. So, I don't know if, look, I was expecting a Gwinternet masterclass. It didn't happen this time. So, it is what it is. But, first series of the day, I got it wrong. Tough scenes for the bracket.
We all did. I think most people pick Surge. I mean, these guys are just very bad. This will probably be the least I talk on the subject on today's episode. But yeah, these guys are very bad. And the Falcons are also very bad. And they had a green carpet. So, they're both very bad, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Trey, you got this one right. You called it right.
I didn't. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
My girl did.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. She called a lot of stuff over the weekend, and I know the last day, like, we didn't get any right, but that's because she was playing it safe.
Mm-hmm.
But she did tell me, like, she wanted to pick Thieves and Heretics, but she wants to play it safe. So I said from now on we ain't doing nothing safe. Like, we're just gonna go wherever you say. I don't know what it is. She might be the prophecy.
Yeah, that
but,
was
like,
picking Miami and Thieves on the Sunday was terrible.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna take my gas in a second for picking Thieves, but like I would not have picked Miami.
Bro, I promise you, she said I want to pick Heretics, but we'll play it safe. I think Heretics will win, but I want to play it safe. And I was like, all right, bet we'll play it safe. And then like fucking they come out of nowhere. She also DM'd you. After that, she said
she did
on the trolley one.
Yeah, got exposed.
But yeah, no, it's the Falcons are bad.
Look, they beat a team, then they played their next series, and nobody's shocked that they got bent over again by FaZe. Like last week at least was kind of close. This time was not so close. It was not so close. And obviously a FaZe team, like, if FaZe go on to win the tournament, okay, fair enough. But FaZe did not go on to win the tournament. Game 1, they got 146 points. Pred and Exon have a pretty rough time of things. Yeah, I don't know. It's Kismet switch things around. The idea, I guess, with the NPC maybe makes sense in theory with Exnid, but it ain't working, Don. It ain't looking so good right now.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to fucking talk about lag.
They did do a tweet. I've got the tweet.
Listen, I don't really want to like. I fuck with AG. I fuck with it. Like, you know, nothing against the team. It's just these guys are done. They're broken. Doesn't matter if they're on 100 ping. Doesn't matter if they were on LAN. Okay, they would have lost this series every time. It's just a GG's for these guys. I mean, it truly sucks that we've hit the point in this. It's just GG. It's just GG. Like, what is there really to say? It's GG's for these guys.
Bro, they got better at S&D because Exid pulled out a sniper and just got worse at everything else.
Yeah, they're just broke. It's just because they're broken, bro. Like, you've said it the past 5 episodes, Trey. When you make a change, when you start saying, hey, we start hearing rumors, hey, I think we need to get this guy the fuck off the team. And the whole world knows you want him off the fucking team. Somehow, some way, he's still on the team.
Bro, I'm telling you, Ronnie, when he does a tweet, you gotta act on it regardless if it's true or not. You just gotta send it. Like if it came out tomorrow that OpTic were trying to make a change for Merc and it wasn't true, they just gotta do it, bro. Ronnie's the guy, bro.
Yeah,
Ronnie's the guy. Ronnie's the team ruiner.
Yep.
You know, and listen, Don, I'm glad they took some advice from me saying use a sniper. Look at their S&D, they're getting better.
Yeah.
But now what do I say? Yo, you might have to start playing some respawns again. Oh, no, you might put too much practice in this. You know...
they ain't listening to you, Trey. They listened to you, but too late. They should have listened to you when you said blow the team up.
Well, the thing is as well, I feel like every time they lose, there's always something wrong with the server.
Apparently, there is always something wrong with the server, because that was true in Birmingham, and maybe it's fair. But then Pred says the same thing. So he tweets out this message from... presumably a referee or something. It says our service detects bad connections, packet loss, jitter, other variables. Your team adds 54 of them in the first couple of maps. Your opponents had 0. So obviously kind of cooked. I mean, look, there's a debate to be had. Ask Daniel Say next time he's on the flank. Kismet says lost 3-1. Hate to be the one to make excuses. Makes 0 sense why we get told by the league to bring up lag. We say it at the start of the map, but nothing happens other than unlucky. Still have to play better, just frustrating. Actually, a good tweet out of Kismet. I give this tweet heavy respect because he's not said no excuses, but he said, look, I'm making an excuse. I'm going to accept that I'm making an excuse, but I'm going to claim it's a valid excuse. And then I'm still going to say we've got to play a little bit better anyway. So I respect this tweet from Kiz. I think he could.
Yo, we keep lagging. We're ass.
Yeah.
But like, yo, we might be less ass.
Yeah, exactly. We're not quite as bad as we look.
No, they are. They really are.
Yeah. Hashtag Falcons not here.
Yeah.
They really are. And
these guys should be the flock. Hashtag the flock. Man.
Oh, you mean
flock away, man. Fly away.
Yeah. You mean
Ravens are going to try and sell the rights to that shit.
They need to sell this shit to the flock.
Ravens have got a buyout on that hashtag. Unfortunately, it's 6 figures. Unfortunately, the buyout 6 figure on hashtag the flock.
They trademarked.
You want to buy the rights to that?
They trademarked it and said, actually, this sounds horrible. We're just gonna go back to attack from above.
Oh no,
man.
And maybe 5 figures.
Listen, you know, I had Falcons being the second best, my favorite second best team in the game if they could win an S&D.
It's how it goes, Trey. How many times have we seen it? Teams fix their surge and fall off and respawn.
Well, I don't think they've fixed their surge because I only see them play it twice, and it was Fringe twice, and it was just fucking sniping.
Yeah.
Oh, and a Plaza. Didn't they win the Plaza?
Yeah, and a Plaza. Like, yeah, fuck me. Yeah, let's have fun.
It's definitely a real S&D map. That
I don't think they've got better S&D. I think they're just fucking flying on the bullshit.
And the new maps help them. The new maps help them for sure.
Yo, we suck at S&D. There's 4-man A-bomb Plaza.
Yep.
Like, if we lose, fuck it. If we win, cool. Like, that's all it is. S&D, yo, exit snipe. That's how it should be. Maybe not the Plaza, though. Yeah, I don't know. I think that team's done. I think they need to make a change, and I don't see them making a change before Major 3. And it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. They're probably going to get a couple wins here and there against some bums. But, yeah, I think this team just gets exposed, like, pretty fast.
I saw like some Saudi fans. They were like, look, Xnid is the main man. He's trying his hardest. He is, like, you know, he's getting costed.
And listen.
I did see a bit.
Listen, I want to say this, too. Is like, listen, there is a language barrier in this team, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty heavy. When you listen to comms, when you listen to their listenings, like, there ain't much going on. It's just dead. Turn around. One shot over there. Like, I feel like there ain't much teamwork going on in the team. I don't know if you guys agree with me or anything like that, but there's not much. Like,
yeah, I completely agree with you.
Like, they're just saying shit.
Bro, their biggest person, not to like say AG is bad or anything, but he is their biggest commander in terms of, yo, bring the ball left. Like, in terms of game plan, it's AG. And to me, that is an issue. Like, not to say that AG doesn't know what he's doing, but like, AG should be the killer of the team, and obviously he can still be vocal and obviously say what he needs to say, but like I don't think he can be the sole person to do that. Like to be fair, like bro, it's all based on who you've had to play with, like bro, like just from MC's career arc, like he's just never had to like develop that skill. I guess they were just so godlike. Maybe Arcides did it, maybe whatever. I don't know, but they don't give any direction, bro. Like and like I know Kids calls out, but like I haven't heard him like giving much direction. I've only heard AG. I've only heard AG like say plays in the middle of the map, like yo, stay down, or let's wrap the ball here, let's do that. That's very important, especially when your team is brain dead. That's very important when your team is struggling, bro. When you're a struggling team, you start saying, "This is what's going on with the bush." I thought this was supposed to happen. Oh, I thought we were gonna do this. Oh, I thought you were gonna do this. Oh, I thought the other. I thought. You never want to hear "I thought," especially 150 times. That's how you know shit's going bad. And I guarantee that's what they're. Oh, I thought this was supposed. No, bro. Just fucking communicate. If you just communicate and everyone's on the same page, there's no "I thoughts," or at least there's a very, very low amount of them. So it's just this team's broken, bro. We need a goddamn person that can speak some English. We need to pick up a fucking, I don't even know. I'm done gassing up the Bush boys right now. We're in purgatory. We're scrimming too real. Get too real. Hey, he'll fucking lay in the corner and call out what he's doing. It's that simple. It's that simple, in my opinion. It's that simple.
I mean, this guy's on a generational run, right? So some fan of the team, he says, after my elite investigation by God the Almighty, the era of excuses and justifications is over. And he's got a picture of Cell. So presumably he thinks it's time for Cell to go. And then he quote tweets it and says, Exton is the best player on the team and the one who burns the most for the sake of the team. Goes kind of hard, actually. Can't lie. Billy, he might have convinced me. He might have convinced me with this poetry, actually. It's kind of
you know what's so crazy? I just had a thought. The person who should have got this absurd offer, I don't know. Well, obviously, I guess it just depends on if it's free agents or not. But like, to me, Simp getting like an $850K offer and just being the heart and soul of a team makes so much more sense, bro. Like, just seeing how this is all like transpired. Obviously, I think Selly, I used to copy what Cell did and steal his spot. Not what he did, but I would steal his spot, steal his cheese, try to snake shit like the way he's very gross. Cell is fucking gross. It's just, this team, they don't have a Simp or a Shotzi, bro. Those are the type of people that should be getting $850K. Those are the type of people who are gonna run your franchise, bro. Like,
I mean, like,
they just don't have it.
Yeah, you just don't give that money to the slow AR. Like, it's just how it should be. Like, you have to give, like, you give that money to Scump.
MC's like the cherry on top.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the cherry on top. Yeah. If you have him with a gross team, he's gonna be so AIDS and he's gonna fucking fry. But he can't build. He can't save these guys. He can't help these guys grow. And I don't think they want to help X-Nick grow at this point. They want him off the fucking team.
Yeah, that's the issue. Just one more poetic tweet, and then we keep him. That's all I need.
I mean, the team wanted him gone. They couldn't get him gone. Now they're arguing with each other after the matches.
Yeah.
The next 3 games, they play Surge.
They probably lose that.
They play Miami. And then they play Cloud9.
They might go 2-1. I think they beat Surge. Surge is fucking horrific.
Yeah, they might go 2-1.
Right, Gwyn's looking like fucking prime scum.
I mean, they just blicked down Gwyn in the tournament.
Yeah, they're not a tournament team, bro. Give Gwyn an online qualifier. He's gonna be back. Give Gwyn an online qualifier. Wow.
Oh, show some respect to my boy Gwyn over there.
That's my fault.
Listen, they probably do go 2-1, but I'm still throwing the Surge game in the air just for a little random one.
No, they could lose it for sure. They could.
They should go 3-0 with a 2.5 million salary they got going on over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there should be a layup 3-game series, but we're talking about
Oh, bro, they should be unbeaten
On
this
paper.
season
Yeah, well.
on paper.
So, yeah, I mean, look, obviously we'll get to Miami in a second. Falcons looking pretty compromised. They went out on the Saturday, which means no CDL points, no prize money, obviously, for those boys either. There were some teams that went out a little bit earlier than that. So we had a couple of teams that got eliminated immediately. Boston, they've done it again. They turned up, they got 3-0'd. I did see Nasty do kind of... I mean, he did get pissed on this series. Look, I did call it, Trout. I was like, Afro's not dropping a 0.8, which he didn't. But Purge did. Actually, a 0.7 out of Purge. So, wow. Purge is on a run, man. He is on a run. I'm looking forward to the Lion Man card. Let's have a look at some of these numbers right here when it loads for me.
Shout out Afro, man. I know Trey was there for the first run. 0.83 line. He dropped the 0.82. I said, you know what? I gotta run it back, and he hit. He hit, and I won the 500. So shout out to Afro for respecting my little 500. Yeah.
Big.
yeah. I was like, thank God, bro. Because Afro's good. It's just, I mean, brother. I mean, I feel like we're fucking on repeat. This team's chalked. They got to blow it up. They lost all hope. They should have dropped Purge 3 months ago.
Yeah, I agree. We'll just leave it there.
We're on reruns. So.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm fucking sick of it.
Yeah. I wish
we didn't have to say the same thing over and over. I truly do. But there's legit.
Because now I sound like I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now I sound like I'm just on his ass 24/7. But your ass.
Unlucky. G2, they beat Cloud9. We saw an unbelievable choke in the Overload, one of the greatest of all time. Never quite seen the like of this. They're up 5-1 with about 2.5 minutes to play, and they lose 6-5. It's actually kind of impressive, Don.
Well, here's the issue. You're also down 5-1 to Cloud9.
Yeah, I did think that, dude. I did think that.
Like, yeah,
you go down 5-1 in an Overload to Cloud9.
Yo, bro, you can get some gas for sure. Like, congrats on the comeback, but like...
Yeah, no, they don't get any gas for the comeback. This is about the comeback.
Don, you know what I mean, right? You're on the same way.
Why did you even have to come back versus C9? Why'd you even have to make a comeback versus C9? Like, you guys were just doing some bullshit off the rip.
You guys are weird as well. Like, you're assholes. Like, these guys can't even buy a fucking win. And the one time they look like they're guaranteed to win a map, you guys just come back and win 6-5, and they all look distraught. I don't know why you guys look so distraught.
Yeah, why are you shocked? You just lost again. Should be used to it by now, no?
I'd have been like, oh, these G2 guys are weird, bro. They just started trying towards the end. What freaks?
You think Nejua has done enough to, like, stick around next year?
If they keep running the chalk, like...
Oh, I see, yeah. On Cloud9, yeah,
keep running, if they keep running the 24K bullshit, then, yeah, I guess you could keep them. But if they want to try to, like, you know, actually do something, I don't think he's done enough in that aspect. Like, he's the best out of, like, the legit work. Like, we got to be, like, just honest. Like, it's the same thing we've been saying. Like, these guys are legit the worst, like, players to ever enter the CDL. Like, they're just simply, and it's not because of, you know, I don't got nothing against, like, Hyde is legit. He just turned 18. He didn't play Respawn. Like, these guys have legit.
Yeah.
Like, these guys get 5-0'd by, like, every elite team. Every Challengers elite team beats them in a scrim. Like, that's absurd. Like, you could think of, like, any bad team in the league. Like, my Paris Legion team. We still got pro scrims the whole time. They're so bad. They're so bad. They don't even get pro scrims half the time.
Like, you guys were considered bad at the time, but in hindsight, like, it weren't
like,
really
we were
that
bad, but we still played pros. And if we played challengers, we would blick the challengers. Like, we played Scrappy's. I'm pretty sure they got second at Challengers champs, and they won. They won all type of majors. It was like Scrappy, Hixie. They were, bro. We were blicking them, and we were the by far worst team in the league. So it just shows you, like, these guys are legit, even though they have some wins. I don't know what's going on.
I don't
These
know
guys,
how they did that.
I mean, their search, they actually win some S&Ds somehow, at least in on those matches they won. Like, they beat the Major One champs. I remember when they won, they tweet Major One champs down or whatever the fuck. Like, they've gotten some
I hope
cool
they
wins.
enjoyed that night. I hope they enjoyed that
Yeah, they've
night.
got
Bro, they
some
must
cool
have.
wins.
Bro, I hope they enjoyed that night, bro.
Yeah, they better recognize it's the best it's ever gonna
Like-
get.
And like,
best
listen,
we're
they done
gonna
it. Listen, they done it for some trolls, obviously, like GG's Major One champs. But like, my God, you're horrible.
Yeah. So
Like, the fact Sib even replied to that.
that was W Rage Bait. That's W Rage Bait.
That's why. Hey, Okis got him good.
Yeah.
August did get him good, yeah. I mean, look, you guys are right in the chat. Falcons last year. That's what I was gonna say. I would like to see. Give me Hyde and Okis 2v2 hardpoint against King of Bodhi and Roxas. Give me that. I
think King
need
of
that
Bodhi
little-
and Roxas win.
You think?
I think King of Bodhi and Roxas win that. 2v2 hardpoint. Just
2v2
getting-
hardpoint, yeah.
I think Roxas
Yeah.
wins that on his own.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Who else could I
Saudis-
put in instead of Roxas?
The
Roxas is,
Saudis win that for sure.
who else could I put in? I don't know. That might be it.
See, the Saudis, they have
King?
decent, like to me, the Saudis have pretty good skill. I feel like they lack in-game IQ. These guys lack both. You know what I'm saying? It's like a double whammy with these guys. Like these guys, these guys are just really not great.
I think naturally talented alone, I think the Saudis have got it.
Yeah. The Saudis got
Like,
it,
they
for
they
sure.
are disgusting, like raw, disgusting. But you put them in a TDM, best players in the world. You put them in a hard point,
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, TDM, like imagine the
Imagine
esports
they would
World
be
Cup this year.
unbelievable.
They say, you know what, lads, it's TDM. We're playing TDM. We're playing Kill Confirmed, and we're playing what's another no brain game mode? Domination. Those are 3 game modes that we're playing this year at the esports World Cup. Run it up, the Falcons. Yeah, look, whatever. Let's get these off my screen. Get them off my screen.
Yeah.
That's fine. They're gone. They're out of there. Ravens got bopped out by Koi again. I mean, look, they made the change for Nero, or like they dropped Nero. Feel kind of bad for Fire. I did see a comment in the chat earlier said he should have. Actually, it was Lineman who said it. He was like, should have ended up on Toronto instead of Insight. That would have been better.
Or G2.
Or G2. That's true.
That was like a rumor for a sec. I remember he was talking to me. He was like, "Yo, Ravens gave me an offer. Or they want me to trial, but I think G2. Like, I might be able to get on G2. You think I should wait?" I'm like, message G2. See, like, check the temperature. If they don't like respond, happy to talk to you. Just take the Ravens offer before it like leaves you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I just feel like Lou fit on the team. I think Lou has been playing. Actually, he has like kind of translated to the league like probably the best out of the Bush guys. Maybe Chris off the rip. Spart was doing well, but like he's done like a 1.0. Like he's camping and holding irons. That's pretty much what I knew he was gonna do. I just don't think it helps the team. Like I don't think they needed like a camper. I think they needed. Now I'm just being non-biased. I think Insight and Lou, they're the same build. They're the same build. They're the same player archetype. They're just like campy. They're campy, which is not bad. It's just, I think Lou would really get to shine more and be a cherry on top of a team with a great sub duo. And then you even see this series, Lurqxx didn't play the greatest, but Craze went legacy. So they lost this series with a legacy from Craze. That's why I'm like, this team's kind of doomed. This team's kind of doomed because Craze went legacy and it still wasn't. They still didn't look great.
They still lost map 1 with Craze having like his best map of the year.
Yeah,
So.
the best map of the year, and they still lost the map. So I'm very concerned for this team. Obviously, I want Lou to do well, but it's just, yeah, I just think the fit and the play style doesn't really. This team is not looking good. They look worse. They look worse than they were before.
Listen, I respect the fact you said to Craze, yo, pick it up where you dropped. But you should have just got rid of him anyway.
Yeah.
Like, there's
I do agree, unfortunately.
like, I'm not saying these are bad players, but you're already starting yourself off on a bad stint. Yo, Craze, we think you're ass, but we're willing to give you another shot. No. Now Exceed's playing like ass. That team's done. That team's done too. Honeymoon period, done and dusted. You got your 5-0, went to LAN, got bopped. Done. Told you.
It does happen a lot, actually. These teams, like, do you expect to be kind of bad? Yeah. Trey called it.
What did I tell you? I see it too many times. They get too gassed. Like you saw him in our breaking point chat. No one cares if you're on Spectrum in LA, bro. Win a gunfight, win a match. Because I ain't seen him since.
You know what? I actually like what Scrubs. Hey, listen. Kane Gas to get Icons. Icons honestly is the best on his team, and he is cracked as hell. To make Lou work, they need someone that is better than Lurqxx or just as good as Lurqxx. They need someone to run around and fly, and then let Lou iron. Because right now Lou is ironing, Exceed is ironing. I mean, yeah, that's all they're doing. They're not doing shit. They're not doing shit else. So. Yeah, it's just unfortunate, man. Honestly, I don't. It's just every fucking player that goes to the league from the bush. I just gotta keep it a buck, and it's just like, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look pretty on the Ravens, and it just doesn't, bro.
All right, let me explain this real quick. When they first had that first team they had on, they looked like they were just flying. They didn't give a flying fuck. Yeah. And then they started winning, utmost confidence. Guess what? They start losing. Now they're all shitting themselves, holding irons like it's like. They don't know how to play COD. Now it looks like they don't want to work together because shit, if we lose and I look like shit, I might get dropped.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like Craze has an incentive to make sure he drops a couple generational maps here or there. If it means Lurqxx has to get cooked, unlucky. Like we'll try to keep that spot.
Literally. When you know you're getting dropped.
Also, I heard some intel today. Apparently, he said it was all over the timeline. I'm like, it wasn't all over my timeline. But just because he said it was all over the timeline, I like mind leaking it. Or if it was all over the timeline, it's already leaked.
I'll let you know if it was too.
Lou did not have to pay his buyout. He got some people. Shout out to the owner of 5 Fears. He pitched in. I don't know how much they pitched in.
Oh, yeah, I saw that tweet. I did see that tweet, actually.
Yeah, the owner of 5 Fears paid, and the owner of 1v1 Me paid for his buyout. So he didn't lose any money.
Yeah, get Ravens out the league.
He didn't lose any money. Mind you, they had to come. I don't even know. Like people had to come out the woodworks and do a GoFundMe.
We just had a GoFundMe to get fire onto a CDL team.
I thought you were gonna be like, okay, actually, Ravens did pay her. Like, we'll give them respect, but nah. So for all intents and purposes, it's the same shit.
They literally done a GoFundMe to get him on the fucking team, bro. Like,
it's crazy.
Yo, Daniel, you gotta say something about this.
Yeah, we gotta do something, man.
Because this isn't even.
All that to still get slammed. It's tough.
Yeah.
But all good. We can turn it around. But yeah, I mean, look, you're right. Trey, earlier in the year, they had that 5-win streak run at the end of major. Obviously, Slasher calls it a day. They bring in Exceed. Wow. Generational run.
Yeah, he goes from Burger King to, I don't know, In and Out.
5 Guys.
Yeah, 5 Guys or something like that. And now, listen, I'm not saying he's playing horrendous, but like this team sucks.
Yeah.
They keep changing players. They keep changing players, hoping something sticks. It ain't sticking.
Well, their next games aren't easy as well. They come back from the qualifiers next weekend. Well, okay, one of them should be a layup, but they play FaZe next weekend, and then Cloud9. And then it's Thieves the week after that.
So they got 1 win.
So they got 1 win. So 1 and 4.
Oh my God! Look at Major 4. Holy shit!
Yeah, and Major 4's a pretty tricky run as well. They got no freebies in Major 4. That's for sure. Toronto, Paris, OpTic, Falcons, FaZe is their Major 4 qualifier run. That's a pretty woo. Yeah, good luck, gentlemen.
Body shot.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, maybe they could get a better run in the minor tournament then. But I wouldn't count on it. So, yeah, Ravens uphill battle for sure. Next series, Paris. They were kind of the big surprise of maybe the that's like a huge surprise that they lost this series. But like you were saying, Don, they do seem to be one of the teams with the new meta, like especially with Neptune and like with Ghosty as well, even using the NPC kind of successfully. Maybe I was expecting a bit more out of Paris, but equally maybe Heretics they're just that team online. I don't know.
Watching this series, I was actually watching this series very closely. I think Genomates are gonna get better. I think Envoy has got absolutely buffed from this. I mean, he played great throughout the whole. I was watching his era. I had his over until the map 4. Map 4, he decided to go 20 and 40. So this is one of those fake 0.8 series.
Yeah.
This is one of those fake 0.88 series where you look at the scoreboard, you see Dan at 0.88, but he was literally positive all maps until the map 4. And the map 4, they just played at one pace the whole time. And I understand being efficient and effective. And I feel like Genomates really preach that, which it is the best way to play. But at the same time, when you're playing a very kill whore heavy Miami team, sometimes, taking your time off spawn could really help. So I just feel like for me, Genomates, they need to be able to control their pace to just get out of a spawn trap, bro. You can't get outslayed by this much. You just can't. You can't get outslayed by this much. It reminded me of that one time they won the Colossus hardpoint getting outslayed by 40. Like, I get that it's cool that you can do that, but sometimes take your time, bro. And especially, I keep the same energy. I love Dante, bro. I love Dante as a person. I think he's fucking gross. I love the way he plays. I feel like even just watching him, I feel like I relate to him as a person, just like our personalities. You have a point set, bro, you got to get a kill. Like, he is this team's Scrappy. He is this team's Merc. Obviously, if you look at it on a season basis, you would be like, nah, Dante's not on their fucking level. I'm telling you, this kid has potential to be on their level. What the fuck? You're a point. You need to get a kill. Dan Ghosty, he has been solid throughout the year, so I'm not really on his case. He is inconsistent at sometimes, but he's the main AR, and he's gonna get in the hill. I feel like him having a good performance is just a cherry on top. Dante, you are put on this team to drop bombs. Drop 40 bombs. We want 13K damage in the series. Get a fucking kill. Get a fucking kill. And then we all say it, and then he's just like, it's online Dante. I'll try. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a real thing. He legit needs to find consistency. He needs to find consistency because now that Envoy isn't world's worst, dude, that Drazah did not fit him. Like, he was bad. Envoy was bad. Let's not get it twisted. Now that Envoy is back, it's on Dante. It's on Dante to find consistency, and this team will be fine.
Yeah, I'm more optimistic about them now than I was for the Major 2 qualifiers, but yeah, what do you think?
I think it just all relies on Dante, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think his online COD recently has been kind of shit in the nicest way possible. Yeah, I'm the same with Don. I like the way he plays. I like what he does on the map, but like recently his online performances haven't been the best. And I think he struggles on this team on online, and when Envoy was going through his stint, that's when he was going crazy. He was still dropping bombs. He was still doing numbers. Now they're all picking it up a little bit. New meta, like I feel like he's kind of like drifting off a little bit. But I also don't know like what's going on in the camp. It's still a rough camp in my opinion. Like they're not the best team in the game. They're still finding their way around. But I think it's getting better. And I think that's the best thing for him. Ghosty didn't have the greatest of series either. I think they're just trying to find the flow together again,
The next game, they got Boston coming right up.
Free note, get out.
Freebie. Little freebie to get her going.
Little barbecue chicken.
Come out there and go. I want both I don't care if Envoy goes negative. Both of the ARs in that series should go positive. Both of them. Or at least close. At least in the range. 0.98. 1.3. That's all I want to see from the AR duo. Neptune is literally insane. He's insane, bro. We can't even talk about him right now because their team's kind of shit. But Nep is fucking insane at the game.
Yeah, I think they'll be back in time, this team, when it matters. Probably for Major 4, but we'll find out about that one. Just a quick aside, actually, given I came up on the screen, I thought it was interesting. the search and destroy maps, like we have seen a ton of the new maps, especially in search. Like we've seen, it feels like fringe search is getting played like every series. We've got a lot of plazas, we've got a lot of gridlocks. Like I think it's good. Like it's definitely interesting. I love watching fringe search personally. So like I'm all in favor of it, but it's nice to see that oh my god, it makes a nice change from watching Colossus search.
Yeah.
I mean, we just need more maps back in the game. But go on.
I think if we, I think honestly, we get rid of Scar and Plaza, SND, we might be cooking. We go Meltdown for Plaza.
Yeah, why is Meltdown not in, man?
We go Meltdown for Plaza. Then we go something. Just let Trey choose whatever we replace Scar with.
I got you guys, because it'll be fucking generational. It'll be amazing. Let me decide the maps. Actually, I promise you, we'll have a great year. I promise you. You know, don't even get me started on next year's fucking maps. Oh boy. I haven't seen Nathan, but listen, yo, Don, that stream when we show the fucking maps again like we did on
it's gonna go crazy, yeah.
But you've seen some leaks already?
No, I'm just saying, but listen, they're talking about it's the same game as MW2, just
even worse.
That's GG's. That's already GG's. We lost.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna start showing fucking tac maps.
Yeah, we lost. See you in 2028. Skier, welcome to the generational as well. People saying, I hate Meltdown, I love Meltdown. There you go. The dichotomy of the COD scene. Wonderful stuff. So yeah, Paris bomb out of the tournament. Heretics, they advance onwards again. We'll get back to them in a second. FaZe obviously took down the Falcons. We talked about them. Look, I think we should talk about FaZe. They played Miami on the championship Sunday. Drazah says, just lost to the world's worst. They got 3-0. Good tweet.
I love the tweet.
For sure, good tweet. I knew Trey would like this one. And actually, it was even stronger than that because we then got... Did Keeks reply? Yeah, Keeks replied. Someone commented on my video today and said that I can't believe Drazah hopped on Keeks' account to give himself the alley-oop. What do we think?
Nah, she was going crazy. I respected it. She was like, what are these pussies doing laying in
corner campers where they at on land?
Hey, yo, facts though.
Wow.
Yo, she's spitting facts. Tell me we're wrong. Where is it on land?
That's actually comedy.
Hey, Don. Hey, Don. Where is it though?
Yeah, it hasn't been seen yet. Yeah.
Now listen, obviously, what if it comes next event and I get violated and they come out, get a nice little second place. Yeah, it's all a bunch of what ifs. But right now, bro, they just be laying in some grass.
They be getting kills.
Yeah.
Word to Don.
If they could just become slightly more efficient, like let's say, I feel like their efficiency level is like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. If they can make it to like a 7 or an 8, I think their land will come through. It's just like if you watch that Colossus Hardpoint versus Gentlemates, it's like so glaring that like they have to get so many more kills than Gentlemates has to get kills. Like the fact that the game was that close when they're like literally getting so many 3 pieces, 2 pieces, it's like Gentlemates were literally Nazi fucking zombies. And that's how that's how Heretics play. They just hard play kills. I just feel like if they could just get a little bit more useful, get a little bit more out their kills, then they would have a chance of winning. And until they can figure that out, the only way they're going to win, they probably could win, but it's going to just take abnormal performances, 45. Like we even seen the last land they went to, Rencor went like 41-20 with 2 minutes and lost. Like that's just not saying that he did everything he could that map, but like the team overall is an inefficient team. So whenever these good teams like they that's what they think of them. That's what their competition thinks of them because it's true. Like fuck, we just lost to Miami. You've heard Dashy talk about them, Kyler talk about them for years. Like everyone says it. These guys are annoying to play against. We beat them most of the time, but it's a fucking checkout every time. It's a checkout.
I know what you're going to say.
Well, look, the stats, I agree, but equally, since Super's joined, Miami's record against, I think it's 5-1 according to this, and actually a lot of them were on LAN. People were just clowning Drazah, right? Because they were like, well, look, Miami just 3-0 bopped you out of champs last year, so, what are we crying about? Which I guess is true, but it's also a slightly different team now, online minor, it is what it is. But still, it's a big storyline. I'm down. Because Miami, they also love to talk. Let's not forget when Miami were talking all this about the Ravens. They were like, damn, Ravens, online bedroom Ravens or whatever Super said. And then they turned up to LAN and got bopped out as well. So, okay, let's see it, boys. Let's see it.
Hey, it's all hypocritical. It's all, yeah, did you do... we got Exceed pulling out a tweet from 2020 fucking 1972.
Yeah.
Like, well done, you beat a couple of Spaniards in challenges on LAN. Don't compare. This is what I keep saying as well. Ain't no one done shit on LAN. And we're talking like they're all LAN beasts. They've all done shit.
Yeah, well done. You made a championship Sunday once. Like,
well done. Like, congratulations. Like, none of you have done anything. So why are you talking? Like, it's like that Spider-Man meme where he's pointing at each other.
Yeah.
Like, you're all calling each other shit on LAN, but you're all shit as well. Like, it don't make sense. And that is me, like, you call me a hater, call me, say whatever you want. I'm speaking pure facts. Like, none of these players have done anything really done on LAN. They haven't, no finals, no nothing. Like, it's all just fucking bullshit.
Drazah has. That's why I love the tweet.
Drazah is a fucking world champ.
That's why I don't care about the record, because it's just like whatever year, bro. I beat Kenny every year, but he won chips every year. So what would you rather have? A fucking Kenny, I whooped your ass and I get to talk shit to you and troll you years later, or fucking 50,000 USD. You know what I'm saying? Like Drazah, like sure, man. Like he lost a few series, but like he just won the LAN. He just won the LAN. And he's a world champion on LAN. And he's an esports World Cup champion on LAN.
And he just lost online to people who play shit at LAN. So, like, he has just lost to world's worst.
Yeah.
Messels has been on quite the run as well. I didn't actually know that he was doing this, but he tweeted out yesterday when they beat him, GG's FaZe won 3-0, and he quote tweeted the last time they beat him. And that was a quote tweet of the last time they beat him. And that was a quote tweet of the last time they beat him.
Are they all
the way
online?
back to April. No, actually, some of them are online, but some of these are online.
That's W. That's a W. That's a W as well.
GG's FaZe, we beat them again. This is where they knocked him out of champs. So, it's pretty good, to be fair. I do respect it.
Nah, it's cool. It's funny. I like that. But you got to place better at LAN.
Yeah, Major 3. I mean, we talked about it going into Major 2. We were like, Miami could make Sunday here.
Once they hit a grand finals, I'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's something.
Wait, what was the one tweet? GG's FaZe, we beat them again.
Yeah.
That's like he's getting tired of it.
Yeah.
But he's getting tired of this shit.
That was
what the fuck?
They beat him 2 weeks later, I think.
What
they beat him online and then LAN or something. Well, we can find that, actually, yeah. Yeah, so they beat them online, Major 3, week 2. And then they knocked him out of the tournament at Major 3 last year. And they said, GG's FaZe, we beat them again. Cool.
That's good work. That's actually good work. I'm not going to lie. That's good work.
Yeah. There wasn't too many, like, I thought maybe we'd have some of the other Heretics players in the replies to Drazah, but it was only the coach, And Method Sick, he's always there for a little scrap, isn't he, Trey? He's always about it. Method Sick's
Everyone's about it. Everyone's about it.
Yeah. About it until
Method try lamping Aroma at LAN.
He did, yeah. He was talking kind of wild, but
listen, at least I keep all mine factual.
Mm-hmm.
At least I keep all mine. Listen, I promise you right now, you make a grand final at LAN, I'll shut the fuck up. But until then, you're like,
we're gonna keep yapping. World's worst.
Yeah, 100%.
So Miami, they make it all the way to the grand finals of the minor tournament. And there, they went on to play the Los Angeles Thieves, because OpTic went down to Thieves on the other side. So, look, Trey, I don't want to say I had the script for this one, but I kind of cooked. But I mean, I don't think it was absolute rocket science. Like, Thieves were clearly looking better with their new setup. We'll get to Thieves when we talk about the finals, but look, OpTic go down in the end. They lose the game 1 den. They lose the gridlock search. I mean, really, this series is all about the search and destroys, because the Scar Overload was an absolute banger map here. Dashy complete takeover. I feel like, look, for all you've said on the show, Don, about the AR's just got to get a kill, Dashy was getting a kill. He was he was getting a kill. Game 3 and game 4, he was like takeover mode game 3, takeover mode game 4, put the team on his back, which we've not seen many ARs do that since the NPC has become the dominant force. As you say, even Scrap was like having a hard time getting the AR to sing.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon, man. Hey, it's not going unnoticed, right? I've been saying this whole this whole year, whole season. When it comes down to playing the top dogs, he shows up. Now, if you want to take us over on a C9 series, it might get a little sketchy. Yeah, he might have been up all night playing a little bit of Val, a little bit of CS. You know, he might have been talking to some people. I don't know what he does at night, but yeah, I mean, every time he plays good high level competition, you know, he can read the map. He's a fucking gross player, bro. This guy's insane. So shout out to him. Shout out to the whole team. I mean, they lost, but I think OpTic will be fine, bro. I mean, what is their run? What is their event run, man? I mean, you gotta kind of have some struggles here and there. This is probably the weakest they've looked in a while, and I think they'll be fine still, man. It's just impossible. You can't just get first, second. Like, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose sometimes. So
they're still icy. That's the other thing for me is like, okay, I know they've lost both searches here, but that Colossus hardpoint was looking like they could easily have lost that one. I mean, look at the Tracer, and then they just turned up at the end and won it. We've seen them do that a couple of times lately. So yeah. I don't think OpTic fans can look at this weekend and be like, damn, we lost again. It's like, you're not expected to win. Like, there's 12 teams in the league. Winning back-to-back champs EWC, like, that ain't going to happen all the time. Obviously, you want to win, and I'd expect them to win something before the end of the year. But, they're always in the mix, and I don't think they've drastically fallen off with the NPC meta or anything like that. I think it's just their search and destroy ain't, it needs a bit of work.
Yeah.
Trey.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's S&D needs a little bit of work, but I feel like that's just S&D in this game, especially with the sniper and Don.
Yeah.
Also, these new maps coming in too, like, I feel like on Fringe, some people probably need to put the sniper down a little bit. You can do a lot more damage without the sniper on that map. Don rushing tracks, rushing to small room, just out trading, stuff like that. I also feel like this is probably like the only game where we can like see the difference in like crazy respawn teams compared to like, just some bum S&D teams. There's like a big divide. I think S&D's kind of been like that over the years though, Don. Like, it's hard to be really fucking good at S&D these days. It's so hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whereas Respawn, you kind of just take over with talent. S&D kind of sucks in this game. I mean, come on now. We're bringing back Plaza, for example. Like, that's how Falcons got one of their S&D wins. I think S&D is only going to determine, like, who the best S&D team at the end of the year. When the game's just about done, people are bringing out their cheese strats. I mean, you've seen it before from Shotzi. You've seen it from Hydra back in MW3. They're wall-banging fucking skyscrapers.
Yep. No, they have cheese down. They have the cheese. They're just not using it on a minor.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't really no one really gave a fuck about the minor, if you want me to be honest with you. It was just good. It was just way better practice and way better games than playing a shitty league match. That was the only thing about it. So, it's not a chip, we won't call it a chip, but it was, we're not going to get into this argument again. But like I said, I think all the top teams that come into this, they're just happy that it's actually good practice for something on the line other than, just 10 CDL points and you're done after that. So.
Yeah, no, I agreed. I mean, I was just quickly looking up here some of the numbers for Search and Destroy opening duels won and lost. Because, Shotzzy that was the talking point really of this series, was Shotzzy had a couple of stinkers in the Search. Game 2, he was 2-8. Game 5, he was 1-7. So it's pretty rough. Couple of maps out of him. But look, he didn't play BO4 competitive. I mean, he kind of did, but only Charles.
Or 3.
So, yeah, or
he didn't play
BO3
BO3 either. He didn't play no Fringe. He didn't play Gridlock. Like, you got to let this guy get some time. I mean,
yeah, let's just not push Tin for no reason. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, like, just think about, like, watching him. There was a raid, like, in the past month or two where he had, like, 15 kills and, like, 5 plants. Like, we just give him time, and then once he figures it out, they're going to be just fine on these maps, man. Just give him some time, so.
Yeah, so up to go down the grand finals. Thieves find themselves up against Miami, and this was a pretty competitive series early doors. I was expecting Thieves to win this one without too much difficulty. I'll actually just quickly gas up the bracket. It wasn't the greatest bracket of all time, but it wasn't bad. This is the bracket that we put together Friday, Trey, that I locked in with a Thieves dub. So this is on Breaking Point, so I cashed in some bread for this one. We cashed in some bread for sure. We got 8 out of 11. So I got Surge Falcons wrong, and then Heretics, Paris, kind of got that wrong. But the lower side of the bracket, I got everything right. So we take those. What was I? Joint 23rd. The best bracket, here he is. Oh, look, me and Steve tied up. BP. There it is. If I go to page 1, these are the champions. There's 5 guys out of the best bracket. All of them got 10 right. Let's see what D Mills put together here. Okay, yeah, so we had Thieves beating FaZe in the finals. The only one he got wrong was FaZe versus Heretics. Pretty typical. But, yeah, so nobody got it perfect, what I'm saying. Nobody got the perfect bracket. But we did get a couple of Thieves winner predictions. And that's what happened again. The exposure overload was crazy. We actually had a couple of crazy overloads this weekend, especially in the overtimes. Like Miami played that one in the FaZe series. But yeah, I mean, for Thieves, it was their hardpoint looked really strong. I think the key talking point for this series, I know that Scrap has a 1.35 in the finals, but the key talking point this weekend, Don, was probably a Beezy, right? Like he comes in. I mean, I've got the tweet up actually from a couple of weeks ago. Here it is from the 17th of April. This is when they first hit the timeline with the new meta. And Maven says, Adabeezy, you really hated the Drazah car. And Abeezy says, least skillful sub I've ever used. And let's not forget, he started the whole turnaround. He was the one, according to Shotzzy, who came in the chat and was like, hey, I'm not using this Drazah bullshit anymore. We are getting this switched up. Looks like he's played an absolute blinder because it's, it was weird to see at the start of the season that Abeezy didn't seem to be that impactful. And maybe it's not a huge surprise that now there's proper SMGs in the game, that we're seeing some of the more like hyper-aggressive SMGs actually start to reap some rewards.
Yeah, man. I think this might be one of the craziest. I can't think of another meta change this drastic. Maybe BO4. Even though it was the SOG, they added hit scan to the SOG, and then you saw United really start to like pull off from 100T at the time.
Yeah,
100T was the favorites, and then it was just GG's. Simping Abeezy on the fucking hit scan SOG. They were just running everyone. Now you got Abeezy and Hydra. I still want to see more from Hydra. Not gonna lie, terrorized me as well. I don't know. I'm just waiting for like a same moment from him. I still think he can get better. And if he could take a little bit of a step, I think they could win. With this meta in particular, I think they can win. I think Neum doing his job, very solid, not fucking costing the team, not terrorizing the team, just being a solid AR player. And we all know what I think about Ernie. I think Ernie is, I mean, besides Merc, he's the best AR in the game. Like you want Ernie. I'm taking Ernie on my team, yeah, over everyone besides Merc and Simp. Honestly, he's insane, and I'm just glad that they're looking competitive. They look like they're going to be competitive because we all seen the roster on paper. You know, even going into this year with Kenny, we all seen it. We're like, man, this team could be gross. They were gross last year with Ghosty and Envoy. Hopefully, you know, if the play styles and the attitudes mesh well, that they'll actually be able to at least win one event. Like, we all thought that the Thieves could win one event this year. Then the game comes out and they look like shit. So now I think the chip's back on the table, and yeah, we'll see what they can do. See what they can do, man. I just this meta change really blessed them. Really blessed them.
I mean, maybe it wasn't them needing to figure it out. Maybe it was just they need a Hydra and a Beezy with an actual submachine gun in their end.
Yeah. That could be it too, yeah.
So, you know, I think the turnaround for this team's pretty cool. It's nice to see, you know, they brought Neum on and still have Neum after some struggles as well. You know, we always thought like, damn, if they keep going on like this, and Neum's been looking still really, really solid. Sometimes a couple of slow starts in the big series, Dom, but he definitely picks it up. But that's what happens when you have a superstar team. You know, you've got a Beezy, Hydra, and Scrap there for if you are failing a little bit, if you are falling down. But other than that, team's looking very good. I'm intrigued to know how long this meta is going to last in terms of, you know, what they're going to change, if they're going to change anything else, because this NPC, I love the meta. I think it's changed the game, like, greatly, for the greater good, too. I just think they're going to try and do something about this NPC because it still is a bit crazy, in my opinion. We're seeing some crazy-ass kills. But I do like it. I do like the meta. I think it benefits a lot of teams. Probably benefits OpTic a tiny bit less because of their playstyles with the third AR in hand, like how Hugh was using that as a sub.
Yeah.
But they still look very good too. OpTic still, you know, talk about OpTic as well. But listen, Thieves come out, Meta's turned the team around. Abeezy's finally got a sub where he can actually go around and run around like a fucking sub player. Hydra the same. Maybe that's why they didn't look as good. And it's nice to have another team in the mix, you know.
That's the key takeaway for me. Yeah.
Like, we didn't know if there was going to be 3 teams, 4 teams, 2 teams. But now it's just another team in the mix, which is scary for OpTic. Because first event, you know, they make the finals, lose to Gentlemates. Second event, make the finals, lose to FaZe. And now another top team in Thieves comes out, wins the minor, looking very good. OpTic just got a second here. You know, I don't want to see OpTic go second every single event. I hope they do win one, but it's just another top team that could prevent it.
Yeah, it's getting more challenging. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I think Major 1, it always can be a little fluky, the first Major. Paris were looking real good. Of course, FaZe could have knocked them out of the tournament. Neptune made the miracle happen. But Major 2, really, like, no one was that good apart from FaZe, really. Like, that was kind of... FaZe played well in the finals, but apart from that, OpTic were just steamrolling everyone. Most people didn't play that well. Like, Toronto were better, but, like, it was nothing that crazy. I guess they could have beat FaZe, but they would have had no chance against OpTic in the finals, I don't think. So... like, that was kind of the chance, because now it feels like, okay, all of a sudden Thieves are... where I mean, look, this team was surely inevitably at some point going to figure it out to an extent. And we know that they like a good little minor tournament. We'll discuss that a little bit more in a second. But yeah, Thieves, obviously Paris, I also think they are probably on the slight upward curve as well. FaZe is still FaZe, they won the event, so it's good. I mean, this is how we want it to be at the end of the season when we have multiple teams that are in consideration. So I think it's a good time for Toronto to come through, or I was just reading Toronto with the chat. It's a good time for Thieves to come through. Maybe Toronto could do something, I don't know. On the meta point, I think it's interesting. Like, okay, yeah, fair play.
No.
I think it's interesting, like, because there was a lot of talk from the ARs that, oh, it's cooked, the SMGs, we have no chance. But then you've got Dashi dropping a great series. You've then got Scrap, like, finals MVP with the AR. So as far as I'm concerned, it feels like balanced enough right now, because they've played around with the attachments, I know, over the last couple of weeks.
Listen, the top players with top ARs, we've had this every single year, I say every year, they're gonna do bits with whatever gun they have in their hand. Yes, Scrap, Dashi might all get some crazy kills against them with the NPC, but the M15 is still very, very, very good.
Yeah.
The only players that are going to complain about the NPC being too OP are the ones getting shit on with the ARs. Like, that's just facts. You think Scrap hates the M15? No, if the NPC was that broken, Scrap would be running around with it too. Now, do they bring it out in certain hills? Yeah, I've seen Dashy, I've seen OpTic use 4 of them. I have. Showers Hill, Gridlock. It is good. But the best players in the game, in their roles, are still going to be the best players in the game, in their roles. Scrap is probably going to sit there and complain that the NPC is bullshit and kills him up close too fast, but he's just shot a 1.3 against a fucking fast as fuck Heretics team. Like, yeah, the M15 still got it. Like, listen, there's not much to complain about. If you're getting your life had by this NPC 24/7, you've got to change up the way you play or your ass. Like, that's literally facts.
I agree with that 100%.
Is that Enadog?
That is Enadog. Welcome back, Enadog, to the chat.
Oh my gosh, she's back.
It has been a while. The Enadog is back in the chat. Welcome, Ena. Hope all's well.
She's back.
Yeah, fantastic work. Toronto, she says, Toronto isn't winning, fine shorty. That's what she says. So, you know, I don't know about that. But yeah, tough. I agree. Yeah, Toronto are cooked. We'll see Joda Thieves on. I don't know where he'll go. Do you think in the off season, Joda Thieves? Do you think he gets poached? Probably gets poached, right? FaZe maybe.
Yeah, because he didn't sign a new contract. He's 100% getting poached.
Yeah, maybe Falcons, little Falcons action. Little Falcons.
Well, listen, if they're gonna give anyone 850k, give it to Joe.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Look, Don, good weekend out of you. I saw a couple of tweets in the timeline. Shout out Breaking Point for the code if you guys want to get involved over at Prizepicks. Claim your $50 on your first $5 lineup. I mean, you're making it happen this weekend. All sorts of sports and esports available if you guys want to get involved. The link is in the description, as always. You hit some good ones here. This is the big one. This was the Merc Hook Hydra Scrap little four-piece nugget.
Yeah, this was all on the same map. All on the same map, by the way. I mean, honestly, they might look into it, but Overload is really, really sketchy right now with the lines. I mean, you get an OT, like if you look on the second one, if 04 doesn't make the God flank, the second one hits, but then OT extended the game and it got like 40 extra kills. Like literally, like everyone had 50.
There's got to be nothing worse than you just being like, bro, I'm going to be a generational hater. 04 is not dropping 23 in 10 minutes. And then boom, 19-minute long overtime and he's on 50.
Bro, it was I needed a simp and Drazah. I wasn't picking under on them because they were like shit. I just thought I thought FaZe were gonna handle them. So I'm like, okay, if FaZe handled them, they can't get all those kills. I got 04 getting the kills. As you see, 04 Twin had 80. Mind you, that's 86 in 3 maps.
That's insane.
Okay. So when he makes the flank, so I needed going into map 3, I needed Simp and Drazah to get 21 apiece. That's the ceiling, right? So it's trickling down. I think Simp had 7. Simp was getting shit on. He had like 17 kills. It was one of his worst maps all season. Drazah had like 20. So I'm like, oh my fucking God. This shit, I just got blessed. Next thing you know, he makes a God play, and then 40 more kills happen. So it's just unfortunate, but just, going into next week, just look into the overloads chat. I'm telling you. Look into the Scar overload, spam the over. These overloads, I mean, there was like a 40 bomb and a 47 bomb that map. Just because they went to overtime. It's crazy. Oh yeah, that one too. That one hit. The Afro.
Yeah, we hit the Afro. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I've been hitting. I've been hitting really well recently. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but yeah, I've been hitting every day.
I'm gonna go for an unders weekend, I think.
Yeah, little generation hater.
I think I'm just gonna go unders for a whole weekend and see where it gets me.
Okay.
Got any key targets in mind, Trey?
Yeah, Ocus.
I don't even know if they offered lines. No, I think they do.
No. I've had an Ocus under before. It was a generational.
They don't do Series KD though for the Cloud9 boys.
Me and Ken took his over for some reason, and he missed it by 1. He had 47. I forgot about that. The line was like 48.
They're like, surely.
Bro, give me, who's 3 unders I would fucking slam? Ocus,
Hyde, and Courage. I didn't encourage.
Yeah. But like if I'm choosing it from like bottom teams, I'm going like Ocus, Purge, and then like I don't know, Tej be throwing some
Yeah, I would. I mean,
some
yeah. I was thinking a little bit.
But I would throw an Exceed in there too, low key.
Yeah, he's got a map in him for sure.
He's got a couple.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a couple. And you know what? I might try and do it like the same people every single time to see how much money I make.
Until they get dropped, you got to find new ones.
Nah, because I'll start if they
Playing
start making me money, I'm gonna start giving good prop.
I like that actually.
Right, he's getting costed, bro. You seeing this guy? Not a positive KD in 20 series. But he's bro, team just throwing his shit, bro.
That's crazy. Keep on, man. Went to Boston. Let's just quickly, before we finish off here, talk about the weekend in general. Scrap says, "Give me the minor." He said this before when they won the first one last year. Look, I did say it at the start of the show. My video Saturday night on my YouTube channel got demonetized. I don't know why, but it might have been minor related. I don't know if they like that. So what I'm saying is next year, we've got to change the name of these tournaments. Does it have to be called a minor? Can we not just call it like a 20K? There's 20K beans on the line. We could just call it a 20K or whatever. It's fine.
I'm down for that.
It doesn't have to be a minor. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not mad about it. But
bro, they got to change the name. Minor just ain't gonna cut it.
Minor ain't gonna cut it.
I feel like 20K is a vibe because it used to be 10Ks back in the day. So double up. There was 10Ks, 5Ks, 2Ks. Let's double up, CDL. We go 20Ks.
Damn right, that's what we're doing. 20K for the champ. We got some mini. Mini sounds atrocious, unfortunately. I'll take minor over mini, to be honest. But you know, all good. Look, the viewership. We saw some of the numbers here. It was comparing to the other stuff and all this. Obviously, OpTic didn't make the finals, so it is what it is. But they're kind of comparing it to the minor of last season. I think that the point is, it's like the teams. Do they massively care? No, it's like it's not as big of a deal as a major, obviously, but it's still better to watch, right? Like I think my conclusion of the weekend is that I prefer to watch this, and it gives us more to talk about as well because there's more storylines. It's like, okay, this team just got eliminated, and the matches mean more when there's elimination on the line. It's not just you turn up to play a scrim. And the winner's the winner, and it creates much more of a storyline, right? It's like, okay, well, Thieves actually won. They won like a handful of series. They beat G2, beat OpTic, beat Miami. They won the tournament. So now are they just going to be onliners? Are they going to be able to replicate it on LAN? You don't get those storylines from round robin qualifiers in the same way. So I don't know if we should do them every weekend. I think this is kind of the debate. I wouldn't be opposed, but I think if we were to do that, we'd have to do it double elim. But I'd like to see the CDL actually make some big changes for next. Because what they're probably going to do is next year they're going to be like, okay, we're going to go from 2 minors to 4, maybe. I don't know. And they're just going to add.
I think
they're going to add another one, and that'd be fine. Like I'm not opposed to that, but also that's just a very CDL thing to do. To be like, okay, well let's just we'll take another small step forward this year. Rather than, and I'm not saying they have to break the whole thing down and build it up again from scratch, but it's just, with respect to what we talked about at the start of the show, we've seen a lot of this from the league. It's like, okay, we're just kind of creeping, taking like small little steps, and okay, we're probably in a better spot than we were 6 years ago, but not by much.
Yeah, I just feel like the problem with just like doing this like over and over again is that teams get spawn trapped, and I do think,
yeah, that is the issue.
Teams should be able to develop and C9, but then the argument is, well, that will make it an incentive to make a roster change, get a fucking better team that's not shit. But I don't know. I'm down for either one. I'm down for either one as long as there's more of this and more matches where shit is actually on the line. I'm down for it either way, honestly.
Bro, this was just better to watch.
Yeah.
It felt more intense. Like, it might even give us a reason, Rab, to bring back some daily pre-shows.
Yeah, you're right.
because ain't no one really want to pre-show. Like, listen, it's gonna suck for the teams that suck. You're playing Friday, that's it. Unfortunate. Don't suck. But for everything else, I think it's fire. The only thing that they probably could do, Don, if they made it a thing, is probably make it double a limb.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it's fire. I think it's great. Way better than these shitty league matches. I don't think league matches should be a thing, especially online league matches. Online tournaments are where it's at. They shouldn't hold that much weight as well. It should just be good. Online tournaments should be just seeding for the events. And then the events determine where you're placing in the league to make champs. That's what it should be. Seeding for events, and then the actual event is your proper seeding to make champs. That's what it should be. And I promise you, Daniel Tsay, I know you can't do anything or say much, but you do that format for next year, I promise you. I don't care what your numbers say. I don't care what anything says. Just because you're up 15% viewership, I don't care. You're going to go up 30% viewership if you do that.
There's so many variables as well. Like, we have a different fucking game every year. Sometimes people play it more, sometimes people play it less.
Hey,
like next year we probably
might be. Hey, next year we might be minus 30.
Yeah, well, exactly. So it's like if they make the format better next year, but less people watch because the game's shit, then it's like it's not. You know what I mean? You can't always keep it solely in mind. There's obviously other variables that need to be considered, but yeah,
we can improve on everything though.
Yeah, exactly. Things can get better. I'd still like to see these done, as you say. If we're going to do these, we've got to try and do them double a limb. And we've got to try and do them in a way that it's like, we've just got multiple matches going on. Throw me a couple of streams in there. But I think we've got to get rid of 10 points for a league match. Like, we've got to get rid of that shit. That's just so dead. I agree with you, Trey. Like, what happens at the major should determine how your season goes, for sure.
100%.
Bro, you shouldn't get bopped 0-7 on an online match to fucking, I don't know, let's say Ravens, for example, go to LAN and potentially earn the same amounts of points as they did just because. Like, it don't make sense to me. But, you know,
I mean, LAG, literally when they won that event in Vanguard, they still didn't make champs, right? I think that's true.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so they literally won an event. Like, that should... I mean, yeah, I know they were dog shit the rest of the year, but still, if you win a major, you gotta
I think winning a major
chance.
is like an automatic, like,
it should
ticket
auto
punch to
qualify you. 100% it should auto qualify you.
I think that
If
should be
Cloud9
another...
win Major 4, they should 100% be a chance.
I think that should be like another incentive. Like, yeah, what is it, cash? But imagine, like, yo, you win this major, you punch your slot to champs. There you go. You got 4 spots to champs guaranteed. The rest is up to, you know. And then if a team wins 2 events, guess what? Then it just goes to, you know, standings again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, remember in Vanguard, again, it was Vanguard, where New York, they won the Pro-Am and got 0 CDL points for winning the Pro-Am. They got none. So then they had to come at least second at their home major in order to even make champs. And like they did, and it was a great story, but also that should never have been a thing, right? Like it.
Yeah. They should have got some fucking points.
They should have got either some points on the Pro-Am or like just auto qualify some bullshit like that. I don't know, but they're just like even little things like that could be a difference maker.
Bro, they just need to make it seem like every game is a good competitive game of COD. Not just
But that's why tournaments are so much better than the fucking league matches, right? Like sometimes we look at a league match weekends and we're like, bloody hell, there's like one good game in here. Like, and that's Sunday night.
We don't do a pre-show before the matches if they suck.
Exactly, yeah. But at least you know that in a minor tournament or a 20K, whatever you want to call it, come Championship Sunday, you're gonna have some good games because it's gonna be the best teams are gonna be there. So like you can guarantee that Sunday's gonna be good, even if Friday might not be. But it's like that's the state of things. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why we got to think about it.
It's like Pat said too. We won't get too much into it because of, you know, the show coming to an end. But you know, Pat said about we've lost like the personalities. It used to be about personalities, the players, and all that type of shit, and it's just gone. It's just gone. Like, it's like sucked the life out of people too. You know, I was saying it the other day, Don. Like, it used to be so much fun before the CDL came around, then it started to feel like a chore.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Like, and obviously, like, you know, more money, everything like that, more stability. Like, cool, yeah, that's whatever. But like, no, before the CDL, I didn't feel like anything was a chore. I was just hopping on, having fun, playing COD, and then it just got too serious, way too serious. And that maybe you know that maybe that's why Mamba's not looking like he's smiling all the time. We say Mamba, look like you're having fun. I don't think I'll be having fun too. I get stressed as hell. Stressed as hell. But yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, little discussion from top to bottom, but we had a good little show. Thanks all for watching. Thanks all for tuning in. Hope you had a great time. Hope you had a good Monday. Hope the weather's beautiful where you are. And we will catch you all very soon indeed, because next Friday we'll be back. Trey, we'll have to see when OpTic play though, you know. See when OpTic play to figure out what kind of pre-show we're going to be running. We have a little look at the OpTic schedule.
Let me have a look real quick. Let me see what all right, so we're not doing one Friday. We're doing one Saturday. They play Koi.
All right, well, there you go. All right, bloody hell, they play Koi again. I feel like that's all
that's what I said. That's what I said to my girl. I was like, yo, they just got absolutely body slammed, and they're about to play him again the weekend after. Like, it couldn't be worse.
That is unfortunate, yeah. Clever Clover with the 10 USD. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Yeah, Don, final thoughts. Good luck to the Bush this week.
Yeah, I mean, final thoughts. I'm just praying. Like I said at the beginning of the show, praying we make playoffs. I sent them my substitute coach, so I'm kind of, that's what I've been peeping over, trying to see. They look like they're laughing, having a good time. Kenny's in there right now. I just want to see what the fuck they got going on. But yeah, got my last couple classes too. Man, this year's going fast, man. This year's going fast. Before you fucking know it, this season's done. So
you are right about that.
Trying to enjoy it, and then
Kenny's snaking the KD watch party for OpTic. Now he's snaking you out of a coaching spot, bro.
I gave him the spot. I said, listen, I gotta.
You gotta watch this guy.
Hey, that's where it all starts, Don. That's where it all starts.
He's gonna be talking to Jersey Jerry right now.
Yo,
he's gonna be on the phone.
Yo, Don, they're laughing without you, bro. They might be laughing. They might be laughing. They might be laughing about you.
Ooh.
You don't know what
they're struggling. They just won the map. What the hell? We just won by 100 points.
Yo, Don, you already know what they're saying. Yo, Don, I can promise you. Don, that cool. Yo, we wouldn't have won that with Don there, Ken. Like, I promise you.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out. He slimed you once, he'll slime you again.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. That is true.
Hey, wait, he slimed you twice, actually. Out your apartment with him. Them for Hex.
Yep.
It's just Bush Kenny next.
You're right.
You'll be getting him water. Yeah, wait.
All right, Don, you would send you back in there right now.
Yeah, hey, get over there. Kick him out real quick. Yo, Ken, I'm back now. You're good.
Yeah.
You can go.
User has been disconnected.
Yeah, nah, you're good.
I will let him finish for the day, man.
Oh man, it's been an absolute pleasure though. I had fun this episode. A lot of good laughs, a lot of good fun. Closing on episode 100. Still have no clue what we're doing for that.
Yeah, we haven't figured that out yet. But
honestly,
we'll get there.
We're probably just gonna run a normal show.
Bro, we'll get a studio. We'll go to like Italy.
Oh,
that's funded, right?
I don't know. I made that up.
Oh, okay.
It depends. Well, the funding's either to pay for a special guest or we fly to Italy.
I'm not paying for no special guest. I'm sick of it because ain't no one more special than that. Ain't no one more special than us three here. Okay.
Yeah.
And Lion, who sits in the cool as well. But
that is true. Yeah.
But ain't no one like they should pay us to be on the show. That's how special we are.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, it's been fun. We'll be back probably Saturday for a pre-show if we're gonna do the OpTic one. I think Friday's matches aren't the greatest, so yeah, we'll probably be back Saturday. Hopefully Don's team makes the elite playoffs because we need that.
No Breaking Point team to root for.
Yeah, no Breaking Point team. No, we'll be on the poach though. We're on the poach.
We're on the poach because like if we did get a team, we would have got Cooks. So I'm kind of glad we didn't have a team.
Yeah, and then we're kind of stuck with them.
Yeah.
So it's not looking good. Mm-hmm. But anyway. It's been an absolute pleasure, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to reach 100,000. If you could leave a like on the video too, we're trying to make some money. And listen on Spotify too. Make sure you leave us a 5-star rating if you're on the way to gym, on the way to school, work, wherever you're going. I know a lot of people listen to the show when they wake up in the morning, so it's an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys for tuning in. For myself, Mr. Tactical Rab, and Don Dada, it's an absolute pleasure. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Take care.